come. We will rise like the sun and we'll never run. And we will fight, fight till we won. We will bite, we will smite all through the night. We'll never sleep, never rest. Put the faith to the test, the self-obsessed, self-confessed, self-professed, divinity, nobility. Your God is a fraud, so stop. We're done with the violence and the fury and the cruelty. I said we're done. We will win the war, we'll win the fight, the end's inside. All you see in us is barbarian, but all we want is to be equalitarian. We will rock, we will never stop, standing on the top of the hilltop, and we will mock, viciously, capriciously. We're tired of assault and the bigotry. You seem so full of wit and chivalry, but when we knock at your door, you'll break. We're done. We have fire in our veins, and we will break these chains. We're done. We won't be ripped apart. You will be burned and battle scarred. We're tired of assault and bigotry. We'll stand and mock you viciously. Through music we captivate. Through songs and words we propagate. We'll mock and smear and slander. Infiltration, propaganda. After years is finally resolution. It's time to start the revolution. We're done.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 46 of the Rapid Riders. I am Sam, your dungeon master, here with the Fumble folks, and we are deep beneath a mountain in a mine called Burrowfirth, about to enter the first real battle of this rebellion, and leading the battle are my Rapid Riders. First of which, I'll let introduce themselves. Bree.
Hi, I'm Bree, and I'm playing Diana. She is a sun elf, bard of eloquence, and divination wizard. Yes.
And who is she to the rebellion?
What?
Who is she to the rebellion, and who is she to the Empire?
Aha! She is, apparently, the face of the rebellion, and a song witch.
Nice.
Which is great. The song witch. I like that. The song witch. Ah! Okay. That's it.
Ben.
Hi, I'm playing Zeke Boondiggles, the half-gnome, half-dwarf, half-monk, half-warlock. And apparently I've finally been given a title. I am the General.
Ooh!
The smallest person in command ever. Hopefully doesn't develop a Napoleon complex. And is attempting to quite literally be the spear to the face for the rebellion. Diana's right hand.
Nice. Very cool. We also have Doran.
Hello, I am Doran. I play Halite, everyone's favorite 18-foot tall. 18-foot tall? Jesus, 8-foot tall.
That is large.
About to be 16-foot tall. Half giant. He is a fighter. He is a barbarian. He is a rogue. And to the Barrow Blooding, he's currently our siege weapon.
True.
Our makeshift siege weapon.
Living ballista.
Living ballista, living catapult, living battering ram.
Currently. Seb.
Seb, I play Taxes. The human of the group was once the only rogue of the group, and now is the rogue/the describes monk of the group. She's also known as the Shadow, apparently. Yes.
The shadow.
Cool, very cool. And last but not least, Phil.
Hi, I'm a Phil, and I'm playing Dewey. Dunstan Dewey Fairfoot. He is a part halfling, part elf ranger. He is a swarmkeeper ranger. Normally he would have a host of birds with him, but here deep under the ground he has been getting bats to help him. But I don't have any bat plushies, so Pidge, you'll have to do, buddy. And is far too wholesome to be involved in what's happening right now. So, ooh.
Bless.
And what is your name?
Oh, I am the Scarecrow.
Certainly are.
Me
Aw,
and Ben don't know our names yet.
Not yet.
Nope.
You're about to find out.
the big guy.
so-
The big guy.
The big guy.
The little guy.
And the little guy.
The big one and the little one.
Oh!
Yay! We won!
That's it.
We conquered the war. We down with the Empire. We are in charge now.
Victory's ours. Wow, he's gone for a while.
Oh no.
There he is.
I was going to say summon enemy that time.
We find themselves in Borough Firth in the first proper battle. Battle lines have been met, with your troops charging into the enemy lines. There are barricades that they are using to artificially create a choke point here, but your troop superiors' numbers are struggling to deal with. They have put the steel wall guard, these plated, tower-shielded individuals, front and center, with the legionnaires, enemies that you have fought before in pretty reasonable numbers, are even more numerous here and are throwing javelin-like spears into your troops. Behind them, you can see at least one Kaptani, one of these Morning Star wielding individuals, shield at their side, barking orders, commanding their troops, keeping a tight formation and keeping rank. Your troops are rushing forward, trying to replace those that have just been lost in the devastating first blow from the Empire, launching basically a cart full of gunpowder into your lines. But that is where we join our battle. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Quickie tokens.
Yes.
Oh. Good music. Oh, come on, highlight.
Leading from behind.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
11 text.
This is see, let's put that there. Yep.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Sidekick
Okay.
Garrick. Natural 20 for Sidekick Garrick.
Damn, he's ready.
Oh, I have to turn that on. I have predictions somewhere in my little book.
Who am I missing? Ben.
Yeah,
Oh,
for some
yeah,
reason
there
mine
we go.
didn't do it, but I got a total of 5.
5, baby. Okay. Dewey and Taxes are acting about the same time, but as I've explained to the group, and I will explain now to you watching, this system is not designed for giant battlefield battles with multiple participants. It's dealt to little small skirmishes, but that is not the game we are playing. We are, or not the story we are telling, I should say. The way that this is going to work, there are 2 lines, the Rebellion line and the Empire's line. At the end of each round, they are going to try and push past each other. With 3 successes on either side, it's over, essentially. Not 3 successes on either side. 3 successes more than the other, so it's a push back and forth, if that makes sense, a tug of war almost. With the choke point created by the Empire, they are currently in a more advantageous position. They are better armed, better trained, better rested, but numbers is a big advantage, and so are the heroes behind those numbers. we are going to be going through each round, trying to improve your chances. And at the end of the round, we are going to make the push check to see if your line can make headway in pushing through these barricades and on and out into the central chasm. That said, Garrick, knowing the plan, is going to turn 2 taxes and say, "We're up," and is going to cast invisibility on the pair of you. And then Garrick is going to try and advance. Can use a bonus action to make sure they can get up and ready for a potential toss over the barricade. Dewey. Dewey or taxes? Which of you would like to go first?
Boy, oh fuck.
Does one of you know what you're doing?
I was gonna say, can I just have taxes go because she's invisible and she's gonna go to highlight?
Cool. Movement will get you to highlight quite easily. I'm going to chuck an invisibility thing on you so we can keep tabs on that.
I've forgotten what you said about the bomb that I got. Is it 1d4 rounds or 4 rounds?
So you still have prototype project one-sided relationship created by Splitlink. You activate it by pulling a cord rather than a pin. After 1d4 rounds, it activates, dealing 5d10 damage in a single direction. Structures take double damage. 10-foot radius. It sticks to a surface as well if you wish to use it as a breaching charge. Obviously, you can just throw it in there. Technically, it can malfunction on a 1 when it activates, dealing damage all around itself rather than straight in direction. Intended as a breaching charge, has never been used as that once.
In that case, can I hold a reaction to wait until so like I pull it after I've been chucked over rather than pulling it now? So when I land, if it's 1d4, then no one else gets injured.
Yep, you move up, hold your action to pull the cord on the one-sided relationship, knowing Halite is expecting you and is about to have their turn. Dewey, you're up.
Okay, have I seen any sign of ranged weaponry other than the fact that they actually have, like, bombs, grenades, essentially?
Yeah, you can see the Legionnaires are chucking short-range javelins into your troops. They are trying to get over the shield wall that you guys have created. The shield wall are doing a pretty good job of keeping the slingers safe, but it's not perfect. Apart from that, you can see the front line. They are holding bombs. Some of them look like they're holding bigger ones than others. Like, for context, I don't think you've fought any steel wall yet. I might be lying. I don't think you have. They have a big one, and then they have smaller impact grenades. The big one deals damage in a radius as opposed to direct damage to one individual, if that makes sense. But some of them are preparing them for the big push, if that makes sense. Hence adding to their bonus.
Yeah, I still think it might be an advantage. So I am gonna my slingers that I'm level with at the moment, are they able to reach the front line with their weapons, or are they gonna with their ranged weaponry, or are they gonna have to get closer before that happens?
The one's sort of just behind you because you're at line with the next reinforcing shield wall. Again, this is sort of a visual representation. All of the slingers are in range currently, apart from ones who are sort of being held back to reinforce foes who go down at this line. Once you open field, it's going to be a free-for-all where every slinger will be able to fire all at once. But in this choke point, you are replacing slingers with reinforcements at the end of each round, so it literally just comes down to that push check. You can use actions to inspire your troops to try and add their bonus. You can ask them to follow your aim and make shots, and obviously then contribute in that way as well. But mechanically, it's about you improving your troops' position on that front line.
So as a bonus action, I would like to use my Writhing Tide ability, and basically just summon the henchest bat to grab hold of me, and it gives me a flying speed of 10 foot, and I would just like to go
Nice.
straight up. So because at the moment, obviously, I'm small. I'm not quite seeing behind these barricades. So if it can get me up, I hopefully will be at less chance of being hit. Maybe the javelins will have a chance at me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it will give me a better bird's eye view, if some would say.
Hey.
And then as an action, I would like to try and get my yeah, I would like to rage. As an action, I would like to get my slingers that I've been kind of tasked with being in charge of to focus on the grenadiers, basically that are in this gap. I guess the black ring ones, to really focus that, because if we can get some hits in there, it might give us a little bit of an opening.
Cool.
If that's like an action thing to do.
Yeah. This is you commanding troops. I'm going to say is either. I believe the most appropriate thing is persuasion or intimidation.
I imagine so. Yeah, we ain't gonna be intimidating anybody.
I am open to arguments. The other thing I will say, as you rise into the air with arriving tides of bat like holding you, you hear over the line as they look up. You can see a bit over the barricades now, and you just hear, "The Scarecrow is here!" You see more clearly now. There's a Kaptani here, and there's a Kaptani here. They have like 3/4 cover. There's still a big barricade in front of them, but you can at least see over the barricade enough now to see that Kaptani. Those are active targets that taking them down you think would help. They are specials if this makes sense.
Absolutely. Now I feel if they go for the grenadiers, it might help with the push. If they go for the Kaptani, they might hit him, and otherwise he'll just run and hide, move somewhere else. However, once I'm up there, I might be able to shoot him in the face myself. So yeah, I will use my action to try and persuade these guys. It's like an inspiration type thing, I take.
Yeah, absolutely, go for it. Make a roll for me.
I can do 15.
15 is definitely a success. The slingers look towards you. They hear the recognition from the enemy, and they follow your command, launching specifically rather than just throwing rocks into the enemy. They know where they're aiming for now. They know they have prioritized targets. That is a success, adding to your side's chance to push through the line. As your action and bonus, I don't know if you can move any more while you're flying.
Essentially, yeah, that is
the movement.
The movement.
10 foot fly speed. Cool. Highlight, it is your turn.
So at the beginning of turn, bonus action, I'm gonna do Giant Smite. Reach the maximum height of this cave. 16 foot tall. Is how tall is this cave?
It's about 20, 25. You're good.
Cool. Maximum. I'll go to my maximum then.
Cool.
As I do so, I let out. I try and do the biggest roar I can, like a fucking Godzilla type.
As you do that, you see eyes turn towards you from the flank, and people shout, "The summit! The summit's on the right flank!"
Ooh, the summit.
The
Nice.
summit.
Holy shit.
You're a mad mountain. Mad mountain.
And I'm gonna rip my shirt off.
Oh,
Oh,
god
there
damn
goes
it.
the last one.
It's not the last one. It's not the last one. And I will reach for what I think Taxes and Garrick is. I'll start with Taxes.
Yeah, easy enough. You made a plan. Make a athletics check to toss your friend over the barricade. I saw the breach over.
18.
18.
Oh,
Family friendly, guys. It's not.
You rolled at advantage. Yes, you did. Good.
Yes, I
over the barricade. And on an 18, there's a moment where you're like, I'm gonna like crestful it, but you essentially take one step off the top of the barricade. You could even you don't quite have the precision of a throw for her to land on top of the barricade, but Taxis does indeed land on the other side. I'm going to ask for an acrobatics check from Taxis. It's low. 15. Yeah, you successfully, like, gracefully step off of the barricade. It wobbles slightly, and then you land on the other side. Your held action triggers, I believe, and at initiative count 11. That is an action. That is not an attack. You remain invisible, but it is still in your hand, and throwing it is probably going to set off your invisibility. Something to consider. Maybe just dropping it. You know what? We'll figure it out. Either way, can you please roll me a... Yes. Can I resolve the...
Oh, sorry.
Can you roll a d4 to see how many rounds it is before this thing explodes? 1 round before this thing explodes. Initiative count 11.
Oh, God.
Next round, this thing will explode.
Run!
You've not used this thing before, but you're fairly sure this thing is about to go. It's crusty and old as well. This thing is like... It is rusted at this point. A rusty old breaching charge in your hands.
I've had this in session 1, so it's fine.
You're on session 1, right?
Yeah, session 1.
Oh yeah, we got a session 1.
Halite, yes. I'll say there's basically an attack throwing someone. Yeah, you can have a second attack rather than action to throw them.
Cool.
Precedent will come back to bite me, I'm sure.
Another 18.
Another 18.
You guys are invisible, it's hard to see you.
Again, a slight wobble, and Taxis with your passive perception, you hear a graceful crunch in the gravel next to you. The one right next to you does not hear, actually, disadvantage, does not detect either of you. It's like just looking up at the mountain of a Goliath in front of them and has not noticed even the sort of rip of the cord. Any movement, Halite?
Halite is going to move. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to, like, duck so he doesn't get in the way of the slingers.
Yeah, they are. Some of them are like well on target, just over the barricade. Some of them are very emaciated. Mine is going, it's just going completely wide.
Get like a little pebble just hit you and like, sorry
about that.
It's alright, it's okay. I get it, I'm used to it.
Your armor class is probably more than enough. Diana.
Oh, speaking of armor class, just as a note, I have my axe, guitar, and my shield.
Cool.
Not my great axe is on my back.
Good to know.
Hi.
Oh, yes.
Nope.
Sorry, Brie. Just as an incidental, on my way up as like a free action, I'd like to produce. I'd like to pull out, as I'm being lifted up, pull out my tinderbox.
Okay. Object interaction. Very cool.
Cool. Has Dewey said what they can see over the wall?
No, not yet. No,
Cool.
sorry. I can do.
You can very quickly.
Do you? Yeah. You want to shout it out?
Seconds.
Is that dumb?
I can see that you're up there, so.
Yeah. Can I? Oh yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Can I look up then and ask? You know, I was debating whether to cast message or not, but you know, shout.
That's an action, isn't it? Yeah.
What do you say?
Yes. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll be like boss man 10 feet back, like that, and then say and then just give a rough guesstimate as to how many I can see behind the barricades.
All right. Okay, cool. Then okay. I will make duplicates of myself for a start. I will cast mirror image. There are now 4 of me. We are not voguing. We are angry.
Game time.
There's 4 angry Dianas. And I turn to
Oh, no.
Zeke and say,
Name me a third album, isn't it?
yeah.
4 angry
4
Dianas.
4 album. Excuse me. There's 4 of them. Just saying.
No, it's your 3rd album, but it's called
It's
4.
called
Just to annoy the record
Just to
labels.
annoy everybody. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll say to Zeke, I need to be beyond that wall. I need to see what's happening. And also, there's no rebellion if you're dead. Don't die this time again. Okay, good. And who is doing a thing?
You want to lift up? I can put you on my shoulder.
Like, you're over there, right?
I'm on my way back.
They are unmissably on their way back.
Oh, can I ask Zeke what he's planning on doing? Is he staying here?
I'd rather you didn't move straight away.
Cool. Alright. That's fine.
Let me break their ranks before you go in head first.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair. Yeah, you're better at this than me, so it's fine. That's cool. That's cool. That's fine then. Then I will. That's fine. No, that's fine. I don't want to do anything else.
Okay. Cool.
Is that it?
bonus
No, it's an action. Never mind. It's good.
Cool. Zeke, scar on your shoulder, spear in your hand.
Good thing.
It's your turn.
Yes. Okay. Free action talk. Gonna shout up to Dewey. Ask him to, and basically go. Well, instead of ask, I'll just say it. Dewey.
Oh my god, that
Wonderful. That froze.
your camera froze at the most amazing. What?
Dewey. Light an arrow and light that tent on fire.
The tent is 600. It's more than 600 foot away. Sorry, it's not like a.
Fuck! I should have done the thing.
It's visible. The command tent in the distance. You can take a shot.
You can do it.
It
I
will
trust
be
you.
a disadvantage, but
I was
got it.
wondering whether to give you bloody bardic inspiration. I didn't.
I mean, you haven't technically done anything, so DM, could that be?
Yeah. Bonus action. I'll say.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Dewey, light him up, and then they have bardic inspiration. That's it. If you wish, you don't have to do that.
I so wish.
Cool. Free action to command that.
Yep. I'm gonna get Scar to go be the most annoying bird that he can possibly be, and annoy this specific flank. Basically, just try to fly in front of as many of their faces as possible. Just being a general irritant.
Oh, I was gonna think like he's gonna fly above them and just start shitting on them constantly.
Yeah, you could
I mean, he can do that too if he wants.
Scar is going to try and do that. I'm going to. They're not expecting this initially. Yeah, Scar is like nods at you, flies through the air. You see as one of these impact bombs is coming through the air, he catches it with his claws and launches it back into the line as just harassing them, easily adding. I'm going to say that it takes a -1 from their roll, rather than adding to your troops.
Cool. And then I'm going to use my Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to attempt to hit these 2 guys dead in the center with the 2 different beams. And hopefully the force damage will be enough to make them stagger, but I don't actually have the repel thing on it. That is a 16 for the first one.
16 against these heavily plated individuals does in fact miss. The shield comes up.
Okay.
They look towards you. Make for a second.
18 for the second one.
Second one comes up. Again, they are built to defend this place. They are defenders. That is what they're here to do. They lower it down and shout, "The soldier, dead ahead!"
Hey. That's nice.
General, you disrespectful fuck.
Okay, at the end of a round, I'm going to ask one of you to please roll me your push check with advantage. You add a +3 as the troops, this represents the troops, like pushing against the line here. The enemy have a higher bonus because currently they're being harassed by Scar, but they are much in the same position they were, still have all these impact bombs.
It's fine. It's fine. This is just setup round.
This is just round one. This is round one.
Did my guidance for their attacks help at all?
Yes, that's a plus. So the bonus that they're getting is a base, and then added, you're now a +3. Unfortunately, the attack's not missing. Hasn't added anything there. There's about to be a huge thing that Texas does, and Halite helped them do that. But currently, that is all that has adjusted this push in the first round. Is Scar harassing them and you aiming your slingers. I'm going to roll for the enemy. Somebody, please. Let's go in order. Bree, can you roll advantage? Add 3.
D20s?
Yeah, 2 d20s. Add 3, please.
I have no idea what that is.
Turn the light on.
Add 3, 10. I didn't know what I was picking out, and I picked the natural 1 dice.
Oh. God dang it.
This
Which
first
was a
round, setting things up, getting into position. The status quo of the field hasn't changed much, and so these better armored, barricaded individuals shove your forces back. You see impact bombs going off. People come in as reinforcements, but that is +1 into the hold column. The Empire are holding.
Soz.
Just the first round. Lots to happen yet. Starting with Garrick, who, now that they are on this side, says to Taxes, "Do you have a plan of getting back over?"
Beton, I was gonna launch back up for the ethereal vein and then climb back up because I have the movement. I didn't think about you because I wasn't planning for you to come across.
Okay, I'm gonna help you. And they're going to they can use a bonus action help as an expert sidekick, and they are going to hold their action to recast invisibility once you have done your thing. So literally just reaction snap, invisible again. Taxes, it is your turn. This thing is about to go off in your hand.
Yeah.
Shaking and shit.
Can someone help me with radius? Because I'm not very good at visualizing stuff. So where's the best place to put this bomb? I've got 45 feet of movement.
Do me a favor, please. So you've got 45 feet of movement.
You've got a 10-foot radius to work with, so 20-foot diameter. You have 3 barricades that are all more than 20 foot away from each other.
Yeah,
and 2 target-rich environments.
So if you can get it in amongst this slot,
Okay.
that would be cause most damage because there is barricade there as well, correct, Sam? Because they're stood up on a barricade.
No, barricade here, barricade along here. Where they are standing, they are forming a human shield wall.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry,
Okay.
that's my misunderstanding. I thought they were actually on top of the barricades.
Nope.
Right. Okay. What does everyone think then?
I think around here.
Yeah.
To get some barricade and some soldiers.
Try and get it there. That's a good idea.
Like right by here, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. That is still a bit of a distance. You can obviously move. Make an attack roll with advantage because you have the help action as you're lobbing this thing. Garrick is listening out, follows you. As soon as you cast it, recast invisibility on the pair of you. Actually, no. Garrick's going to do that. Garrick is intelligent. He's not wise. Go for it. Actually, no. He casts a spell. He casts a spell on both of you. That will work. Yeah. I thought once he casts it, it's technically him casting it would break it, but he casts it.
As long as he's casting it at level 2, he's fine.
Yeah. It's going to be his last chance to do that. It's going to be his last. He's not a wizard.
Is it just a athletics? I haven't actually got the item on my.
This is a strength based
Okay.
roll. It's not a high AC because you're not really hitting. This is so that you can get it on point, if that makes sense.
5.
5. I'm going to roll a d4 to see which direction it goes slightly askew in. It's a little further back away from the line than you wanted. You're still going to get a lot of people. You're still going to get a barricade. And you can see this thing sail through the air, lands amongst the sort of tightly packed individuals, and one of the Legionnaires looks down at this thing that has just landed at their feet. It is not yet initiative count 11, but we will see what happens then.
And then I will move back here. Would you say that counts as an action throwing that? Or can I?
Yes, yeah.
Cool. So I wouldn't be able to do my putting up the wall, basically.
No, you'd not be able to. You'd be able to start climbing as movement, but you wouldn't be able to make an attack because you made an attack.
Okay. Well, I get 2 attacks.
Are you a monk? Yes.
Yeah, monk.
Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. That's what I'm confused about. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can make a pit and attack. It will break your invisibility, but you will be hopefully up a wall by then.
Cool. I will do that then.
Cool. One of these legionnaires is going to, is going to try and slash at you as you pitting yourself away.
Wow, it's a natural one.
Natural 1. The shot goes wide.
Advantage?
You reveal yourself.
Do I get advantage?
You're invisible.
Yeah, you
this
invisible,
is-
so-
Oh yeah, shit. That's an
It's
18.
to
then.
Oh, no.
hit. No, well, it's to hit, isn't it? Yeah.
To hit
I don't know.
a barricade.
It's a barricade.
There are many people who say you don't get advantage
That's fair.
from
An natural
invisibility to attack objects.
Can I?
because-
Sorry, I thought you were attacking a person. I thought you were
Can
attacking a
I?
person, maybe.
No, sorry, I got confused. Can I say?
It's a sneak attack
from-
flanked by an ally.
Can I fumble? Cool.
You can
So I can
absolutely fumble.
Get up the barricade, and I don't mind falling off the other side. I don't care.
We will do that. You launch yourself too far. You then will take additional damage falling over the other side.
Reaction. I don't take any damage from fall.
Yes. It's more because I still want to honor the fumble. It's more that you clip your leg on the side of a barricade, like you're speeding towards it. You just smash your shin into the side, and you have to tumble and land. You're trained to do it as a monk, but you still do take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as your shin connects with it. And also, what's your AC?
14.
14. You feel a Cologneon longsword dig into your leg as you're going past as well for an additional 4 points of slashing damage. As somebody just gets the barest glimpse of you going over the top and shouts, "The shadow's on the right flank! The shadow's back over there now!" You are over. But they know where you are, vaguely. As people begin trying to reinforce this side. Dewey, it is your turn.
Okay. So I did take another look. I thought the longbow range was ludicrous. It's good, but it is 600 foot. Is that tent within reach?
Not really. You are at the sort of entrance to the mine, or entrance to the cavern here, and the tent is over here.
Balls. Yeah, I might have to rethink that then, because I can't fly fast enough to get over there. I'm like 10 feet when I'm flying.
What about the nearest tent?
There are also tents around that are within shot.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, I could potentially do that. Then, if there's any that I could see that might have people in it, might have reinforcements, anything like that.
I'll say make a snap perception check to see if you can pick out a tent that is going to be valuable to set ablaze.
20 something. That would be 27.
27. Yeah, one of these tents, it looks like it's being used as a forward command a little bit to coordinate people. there is another Kaptani back there. It's too difficult to hit the Kaptani, but you know that you can get that tent on fire. It's going to be still a difficult shot at disadvantage. I'm going to say the AC is going to be 15 at disadvantage to hit this tent because it's at the it's technically like maybe a little beyond the longbow range, but you're just arcing it as much as you can in this cavern, relying on the fact that, you know, the chasm wall ceiling, goes higher.
Yeah. Am I
It's a cool idea, and I want it to work.
Yeah. Am I able to get my? Am I able to get arrows lit and fire like 2 attacks within the same turn?
Again, probably setting a bad precedent, but 3 object interaction, tinderbox sparks enough to keep. If this was your plan and you had this as a plan, any arrow that is prepped for this is easily lit as a.
Frank, hold this. Like. Just a bat. Just like...
A bat is just holding an arrow.
Remember to let go, Frank!
You're a survival expert. One, and it is away from burning. Make it the attack roll.
Cool. Disadvantage, but...
Disadvantage due to range. I don't know if you have anything to mitigate that, but...
Did Bree give me inspiration?
Bardic inspiration.
I did.
Yes, lush. In that case... gonna need it because that's a 7 plus that's 14
D8
14
Nice.
and 19
This bolt of fire launches over the wall. Some of the Kaptani at the back look up. This command tent, you can see that they're like sort of keeping half an hour battle and more focusing on how to best direct troops, when suddenly this arrow sinks into the ground and lights the tent, and it is bedlam over there. Reinforcements are going to struggle to get to the line better, and so that is another -1 to their hold rolls.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say that's permanent.
Okay. I've got I'm using my action to do the thing. It's full action to bolster the troops. I take it.
It takes an action to.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
Try and bolster the troops.
In that case, I'll take a pop. I will take a pop at this Kapitani then.
Make the shot.
The shot, not at disadvantage.
Not at disadvantage, as long as they're within the longbow short range, which I believe they are. 80 foot.
Ooh, 80 foot, is it? I think it's 150 foot. Yeah.
Cool.
That's what is that? 22.
22 definitely hits. The arrow arcs, skidding across the top of the barricade, and they do not get their shield up in time.
I will lock in favored foe ability for an extra d6. I won't get a sneak attack because there's nobody next to him. Okay.
Give it time.
He unfortunately can see you and has been watching you.
Yes, like, what's he doing? Favored foe.
It sailed through the air for a good 2 seconds before it hit him.
Okay. Oh, hello. 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Ouch. First damage he's taken, but he did not like that. Not one bit. And the troops are looking towards him for orders, and he just sort of snaps the arrow and says, "Keep going! Keep holding!" But that is your 2 attacks. You have moved slightly higher into the air.
I'll go up a little higher still as well, I guess.
Cool. We hit initiative count 11. There's an explosion of thunder on the other side of the barricades. Taxes, can you please roll me 5d10?
Ooh. 27.
That's pretty good.
27 with double damage to structures. This barricade is just obliterated into pieces. That is another permanent -1 to enemy rolls because they no longer have that permanent cover. And a bunch of the dudes here just disappear as your troops make headway into the fray to try and get a bit of a flank going on there. Reinforcements coming to replace it, so the line still is not immediately going, but that is huge. You also get a +1 to your roll this round for the amount of damage that you have dealt to the enemy. Not enough to kill a lot of them outright, but enough to, because that damage is so evenly spread, your troops have an easier time cutting them down. Halite, it is your turn.
Halite, bonus action, he's going to twist his ring of jumping to activate it.
Forgot about that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Action is to dash. 5, 10, 15, 30. Or he's still just kind of ducking. He's running around the side, running around the back of the troops.
Yeah. Everybody's just watching this hulking giant king just stomping, like dashing around the backside of the lines there as reinforcements are dashing past you. Nice.
That's it. That's it for me.
Okay. Diana, it is your turn.
Cool. I still side eye to Zeke. You can tell what what I want to do. I'm like,
Couple more seconds, give me time.
all right, okay. Cool. I still don't know enough about war stuff and ban, but like, I just wanna like inspire people. I know I'm not actively inspiring people. I just want to.
If you could do that to the flank on the right of the screen, but your character's left, where Halite is.
Yeah.
If you can inspire those, because they're gonna need to be on tip-top form in a second.
Okay. Cool. I can't really inspire people, so more than one.
Oh no, but you can
make a persuasion check to
I would like to
literally
do that.
rally the troops, yeah?
Rally the troops, that's what I want.
This is intimidation or persuasion. You know, barking orders, get in there, or we can do this, persuasion kind of thing. Make a choice. Roll
Let's
the
do
dice.
persuasion.
Rallying call.
Bard of Eloquence, go for it.
Oh, I don't know where that
Can
went.
you ask them to begin to start separating
20.
for Hal to be able to charge? Please.
Yeah.
Because better for you to do it, because you might actually persuade them they won't hear me.
Yeah, true. Yeah, okay, I will say then. Everybody look behind you. Make way for the big guy.
Initially, there's like a look behind you, like, shit, did they get behind us? And then they look behind and go, oh.
Something's happening. Get out of the way.
You watch as those at the front continue to push and like try and make a path, while those in the very back lines of the slingers get a little bit closer to you. You see one dwarven woman who's just got a sling made out of a little bit of scrap cloth, launches towards you, nods, and
I will say
troops,
as well, everybody on the left, the barrier is down. I don't know if I could see that, but no, I'm pretty sure I could see that. Oh, there was a big explosion.
Yeah. With that persuasion check, there is a from the other flank. These guys knew. So the other flank are like, just feel bolstered. We're making headway. That barricade is down. Like, they heard the explosion, but over chaos, hearing you from Afterstone radiating out across this place. There is now a path for the summit to make themselves known. there is also a +1 for the next push roll, your side. Okay. I will also say, as that happens, and they are like looking towards the commander, the ones in the front say, "The Sun Witch! She's there! I can see her!"
And sing. I'm gonna sing a little bit now that I have the Thaumatis Stone. I'm gonna fucking sing so they can hear me.
Cover your ears so she doesn't seduce you.
Oh boy, I can still seduce you inside of your head.
Propaganda, I love it.
Motherfuckers.
Heresy against us. Witch. At action to rally the troops. Anything else?
Nah,
Cool.
that's it.
Then Zeke. You know the troops are about to make another attempt to push. You already have a left flank opening up. Your left flank.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say to Diana, follow me after this.
All right.
Going to use my movement to get basically underneath Halite's legs, because he is definitely tall enough that I can do that now.
100%.
Going to attempt to toll the dead on this guy, which is a wisdom saving throw of 14, please.
Check the range on that, but absolutely.
It is a range of 120 feet.
That is
Someone say
15
rage?
on the
No.
dice plus.
Dang it.
That's it. Actually, no, sorry. Plus. So yeah. Plus more. So unfortunately, over the shouts and dins of battle, the sound of the ghostly chain is drowned out.
That's fine. Bonus action. Putting my tentacle right in amongst these fuckers.
I had this prepared.
My tentacle.
Whereabouts do you want the tentacle?
Right there, please. Right in amongst all 4 of them.
Let's make it a. Can I make it a drawing? Yes, I can. Which means I do not have to have it fit the grid as it appears there. Does it do anything this turn?
It can't do anything on its first turn.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to tap Halite on the leg and just go... Ram.
He just grunts.
Okay. End of the second round. They have a permanent -2 now to all of their rolls. And you have a +2 this round. So can somebody roll D20 with advantage? Actually, we're going to do it in order. Ben, can you roll D20 at advantage and add a +4? They are going to roll their dice.
Okie.
Still commanders on the field.
Just want to say it's an affirmative grunt.
Not a fuck.
Yeah.
It's a 22 overall. Rolled an
Spicy.
18. Which
Yeah.
is really lucky because the other one that I rolled was a 3.
Appropriately, this round, with the boom on the right flank, you see your troops rush in, inspired, knowing that they are making headway, and indeed do, pushing forward. I'm just going to sort of represent that by this sort of whole side. That's not going to work. Come on, help me here. Roll 20. Why are you trying to select all of that? That's not what I'm selecting. But this whole whole right flank on screen, stage right, advances and is pushed back. As that is a success on the push check. You are sort of neck and neck on pushing versus holding. You still need to be succeeding them by 3. But you make headway here as they are sort of forced backwards. It is a fresh round. Garrick is now behind enemy lines. They have a path back, but they are also invisible, and they can see a cup tiny. So they're going to make, first of all, a stealth check with advantage. None of you see this. You know what? None of you see this. He's going to go into the GM's lair. Garrick's doing something. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Taxes, are you watching the battlefield right now, or are you trying to look around and get your bearings of your lines?
My lines, because after the explosion, I would want to see where they are moving up, or if our guys are moving down and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can see troops rushing past you. So there's sort of, you're just looking in the wrong direction to see anything of what Garrick's doing. You have no idea where they are. It is your turn, however.
Okay. If it's my turn, then what I would do is probably move there and attack this guy with my piton.
Yeah, make your attacks. Front line, dagger in hand. Go for it.
15?
15 to hit a legionnaire. Just hits. The
So
shield is too slow, the dagger is too fast.
that's 15 points, and then I would probably do a strength to pull him in my direction.
Yeah, contested strength roll, right?
Yeah. 17.
18 plus these guys are conditioned in army camps. So, yes, Legionnaire going to get 20
Cool.
on his strength check to not be pulled by taxes.
Second attack or piton again into him. 14 probably missed his.
14, unfortunately, does miss. This time they are ready to see the blade pulled back. As it's tried to tug them, they knock it out of the way, so when you go for the next one, they just get the shield up in time, barely, by the thinnest margin.
Then I'm going to
hit this time.
move.
But you still do some
away.
damage to the enemy.
I'll move my movement away then. Fuck being at front line.
You can see in the heat of this battle, you distracting him is enough that somebody else gets in there, cuts him down. You have aided the effort. Good job.
Got enough movement I can run back and forth.
You certainly can. You're a monk. Dewey.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go forward a bit. Flapping away.
Just a miasma of bats around you. You look like a vision of darkness.
I am the knight. Yay.
Mr. Conroy proud.
Yeah. I think it's imperative we get these fuckers to push on that flank. So, do I want to inspire them to push, or do I want to? No, the Captanis will be bolstering them, won't they?
The Captanis, make a snap insight check for me as you're trying to read the influence of the Captanis.
Soft 20.
You've grown up around Imperial troops all of your life. You know that when these Captanis walk around, when anyone of higher rank is around, there is more structure in the viciousness of the Empire soldiers.
There was that thing, wasn't we? Had a combat once, didn't we? And a Captani went down, and they got fucked up. So, okay, all right. Well,
mechanically on a 20, you are aware of the Imperial authority effect that is currently affecting the Legionnaires, which is that if they can see a higher-ranking officer within 60 foot, they can use their reaction to add a D4 to any attack rolls they make, which is essentially adding to their hold bonus at the moment. If those Captanis die, bye-bye D4. The Steel Wall do not pull rank on Legionnaires. They are not able to do that.
I didn't. Oh, do I sacrifice my action to do that? I think that might be... No, too much. Right, no. Sorry, I had multiple plans, but Hunter's Mark is 90 foot, so I will bonus action Hunter's Mark the Captani that I've already shot. This guy in here.
Nice.
And yeah, I'm gonna take 2 shots at him. I think is see what I can do. with that. Yeah, let's go. Ah, you can't see shit on there. Look at that blur. That's definitely that blob is 20.
Let's do 20.
Is 20.
Nice.
Okay.
This is you do so much damage.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
there's
Yeah.
four dice missing because there's no sneak attack on this one.
That is true.
But it is D8 for the longbow, D6 for favored foe, D6 for mark target, and I will call in my bats to do that extra. My bats, calling my bats. I'm Batman. For that as well. We say it almost every week, but how do we do criticals again?
Double the dice.
Double the dice. Cool. So that is.
Most of us ask because we don't get criticals every week. I don't know why you do, because you get them so goddamn often.
And that's 24 points of damage.
24. Fucking ow. This Kaptani is looking bloodied from the second arrow that you put into their body. They just clutching at a shoulder. They are considering trying to move into cover, and away from commanding their troops. But at the moment, they are just bloodied, and they are just looking up at you. This specter of bats launching towards them with arrows in the air as you pull back on a drawstring from the second shot.
One more, come on. Let's see
God.
what we can do. That is considerably less. That is 15.
15, unfortunately. Shield comes up. They almost have to break the arrow with their shield, and as they're doing that, very fucked up, but still in this fight is this Kaptani.
Oh, oof. All right, good boy, Dewey. Well done. Yeah, that's about it. I've done my move. I've moved forward as well, so that is something. And that's me done.
Cool. Highlight.
Highlight gets down low into like a sprinter's pose, like about to run a meter dash kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he looks underneath his legs and locks eyes with Zeke. See you on the other side, bud. And he rages, and lightning just bursts out of him. And as that happens, he dashes forward.
There is an active pause in the noise as everybody sees a lightning-infused giant charge down the flank and just boom, impact with the enemy lines. Yeah, dude. He's
At the last second, he's gonna jump.
Oh yeah.
Into them.
Yeah, just
like acting like a cannibal.
Shield and axe raised high, landing down like a cannonball with the impact. Fuck yes, D&D.
I think mechanically, I'm just gonna do 2 shove attacks.
Okay. Make athletics checks then. Are you pushing or are you trying to prone them?
Push. Yeah. I'm trying to push this whole fucking row backwards.
Cool. Strong, not athletic.
That's 22.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do
I rolled
it.
2 11s.
Both times, even with the second one, 22, jeez. First time, you like bash them so hard with their shield that they just about manage to keep their footing, and as they're like getting up ready, the second blow has already come, they're pushed back even further. The line is disappearing behind this barricade as you are less cutting a swath, more than bulldozing your way through these individuals. Some troops at the back almost like fall over their feet as you are sort of pushing your way through. It is the fact that you're not doing damage, literally just pushing your way through, makes them somehow. It just makes it even more scary that you're literally just walking through them at this point.
I gotta make one more attack.
3 attacks?
I got 2 attacks.
Oh, I thought the first one. Okay, yeah, go for it. I counted that as 2 pushes back, but go for it.
Oh, you counted 2 pushes, then it's fine. Then I'll roll it to see if
I thought you rolled a 22 and a 22, so you roll 11 twice. Roll it again.
I rolled 11 twice on my
Yeah, roll it again. You have to beat, I believe, a 15 was their second one.
I rolled 11 again. There you go.
There
I
you
rolled
are.
3 11s.
Perfect. Ow. They are pushed back, and you continue to close. That is definitely going to count against them, rather than like for you guys, because they are no longer able to keep this tight line as you're just pushing through the steel wall. Not so hard to steal now. That is
by trade.
yeah. That is Diana's. That is Diana's turn. I will say, being on the front line at the end of this round, you're probably going to take some attacks. Being right on the front line, they are going to try and cut you.
That's what my job. That's what my job is.
Sure. Diana.
Yeah. I want to go. That is on that. I want to go. That's as far as I can go. Boo. Can I go there?
You can also like shout and tell allies to get out of your way if you want.
Get out of my way.
Yes, ma'am. You can travel through your allies in this time. You sort of have to duck low because some of them are throwing slinging rocks above your head, and you are taller than all of them.
I'll run on over there then. Cool. And yeah, I will again look to Zeke. Are we going now? Are we going? We're gonna go? Cool.
Go.
Yay! Okay, good.
That's your battle cry. Yay!
Yay! Oh wait, fuck.
I'm going to kill people.
Shit, we're in a fucking war.
Yes.
Ah! Still can't see anybody. I guess I will use my action to dash. I think. Why not? There. That's kind of it.
Okay.
It's very, and nothing will be left by the time I get the other side. Oh, Dewey could just do it.
Zeke, you see a hole being punched through, Diana running through. There's still these 2 barricades. The right flank is holding steady, but the left flank of the enemy is not collapsing so much as is beginning to push back. You know that the tide of war does not. You've got a bit of momentum right now, but they can push back.
Yeah, so I am going to order the right flank as well as the reinforce in unit behind them to bolster this side, the left-hand side, sorry.
Yep.
So I'm going to bring these guys down.
Yeah, essentially that is happening. If you want to make a command of it and say you bolster them, that is more your action of coordinating people.
Yeah, so that's what this turn is going to be, is mostly coordinating people.
Perfect.
And specifically the Legion, or whatever we've decided on calling them, because we don't want to refer to them in imperial terms.
It's just how to organize is very because you know that's how to organize people.
Yeah. The battalion. There we go. The battalion that is behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I will.
The people who are gig used to be called the crowd. Why don't these guys fit in? Call them the underground.
Ooh, that'll do. So I am going to take some liberty here, if you're okay with it, and just refer to the people with the shields as shield guardians.
Yep.
and I'm going to order them to basically get up to Halite. Like this group here, their entire job is to rush this and start pushing this flank out. This group's entire job is to reinforce and bolster this line so these guys can't do the same as we're doing on the right-hand side. So it's literally, we're going to attempt to collapse their front on the right-hand side and basically get them to a 90-degree angle if we can.
Yeah.
So then it starts collapsing it in on itself. So hopefully we'll get some of them to start panicking.
Yeah. Use your numbers to flank them, absolutely. This is either persuasion or intimidation to command with troops. If you can think of another role, the only thing that comes to mind is like perception, to like point out exactly where people should go. But I think persuasion or intimidation is best.
I'm going back to my physical dice because digital dice treat me badly.
You don't treat me right.
God damn you, physical dice! That's not. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not great. What is that? Oh, it's a +6. That's 17.
17 is more than enough. You see the troops respond. Following quickly in Halite's wake, you see more shield wall. Again, this is just representative, really. This is just, the backline is just representative of the fact that you have reinforcements. But the shield wall begin marching through to take advantage of the hole that Halite is punching and reinforce it so that the enemy don't just come around the back of him. They are closing that gap and using it to punch not just punch a hole, plant something in the hole that's been punched, keep that line, so that you end up with a flank. Absolutely. And on the left, just the troops just continue to bolster that side, which is sustaining losses at this point more heavily than the right, where they don't have a barricade because they can't really return fire as well over the barricade. But they are trying to push up there. That is absolutely one in your guys.
Can I make an additional part because I forgot to say something? I would like some of these guys on this far left to start pushing down here where taxes basically broke through.
Yeah,
start reinforce. I literally, as much as we can, to try and start wrapping the entirety of the right-hand flank around it on itself.
I'm not deleting tokens, but same way I'm not deleting your guys' tokens. But there is a sort of hole being punched, and less of a hole being punched, but they're wrapping around, like you said, here. Reinforcements are coming to replace that, but currently this sort of is less of a line, more of a curve that you guys are beginning to encapsulate them.
Yeah, and specifically making sure that there is at least 2 people worth of defense at any given time behind each other.
It almost becomes like this, like they cannot have a man.
Exactly,
They're running out of people to engage with each of your fighters, if that makes sense.
Yeah, as many of them as needs to be done, these 2 holes are going to be the ones that are repeatedly going to be reinforced primarily.
Cool as shit. I love it.
Yeah, you get to be a war dog.
War dog. One does not anyway. Right.
One does a war dog.
Not surprised anymore, but your bird is going to arrest them. Does a good job of doing that. That's another one in your column. Actually, I have that for Garrett because that matters. The chain. Anything with chain?
Yes, actually. Thank you for reminding me. So it's gonna. Can I use it in that way, or does it have to be specifically on a target? Yeah, it has to be on a creature. Okay. So going to attempt to hit the guy who's still within range of it.
Make attack.
Yeah. That is +6 to hit. So that is a 24.
Oh, yes. Plate armor's not being that.
Yeah, it's not going to do much damage because it's a little piddly thing, but it's more about the scare factor.
Oh, yes.
That's 7 points of cold damage.
Okay. I'll say in combination with the damage that's been dealt to the line, that at the end of a round is going to add up to a +6 to your guys' push roll. We are now on Doran, rolling that advantage. Just so D20, 2d20, take the advantage, and add a 6. They still have Kaptani on the field, so they are going to add their d4 still. But the penalty against them from their... Well, I won't tell you what their previous base was, but they have a -3 now, 2 permanent negatives from the command tent is on fire, the barricade is gone, and the fact that you have pushed their line back just by literally shoving them back. Cool. I think that's everything. Yes.
My best roll was 10.
They are at
With a
10
+6.
total. Advantage?
Advantage, my best was 10, so 16.
16. Okay, it's close. It's cocked. Same thing. You watch as this round, there is a perfect stalemate. As nothing, you're sort of gaining the ground on the side, but they are able to re-coordinate themselves. There is no, you still are dead even. They just have, you are fighting them with wooden shields, and they are decked out in metal. They have training, they are well rationed, well rested. But you are still making headway in this way. At the top of this round, I think Dewey more than anyone sees the flash of orange hair in the distance turn around, and you all just reverberating in this chasm just hear like almost over fighting, just doof, 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 doof. Dewey, make a perception check because you are the one in the best position to see this.
I feel like incoming needs to be shouted. Perception check, yeah?
Yeah.
That is 20. Flat
20. In the so far distance, the other side of a brightly lit cavern, you see prongs of dwarfs exiting from the western side. You can see 2 individuals up front, and on a 20, you can sort of see one of them has an eye patch. Over the noise of the battle, you are unable to make out any words they are saying beyond just a loud war cry as they are closing the gap on the other side. As troops are diverted in that way, they have another permanent -1 to their hold rolls because they are getting flanked by your allies. Completely taken off guard. But it is the top of round 4. Garrick's going to continue to do what they were doing. I don't know what else can they do.
Secret things, do secret things.
Stay alive.
Trolovian, Kaptani. They are an arcane trickster after all. Sleight of hand roll. That's gonna get it done. You watch as I think Dewey and Taxes, actually all of you are in a great position to see as the Kaptani on this bottom right-hand side goes to go, I will join the fray, reaches back, cannot find their longbow, and says, what? Turns around and their trousers fall down around their ankles. They no longer get to add their d4, so I will half the d4 added this round, as there is no commanding presence from this person at the moment. It's temporary, but they have half the bonus they get for this round. Invisible Tricks is going to do what they're going to do. But it is Tax's turn.
5, 10, 15, 20.
They have used sleight of hand to steal the longbow off their back, and then they have cut their belt loop, so their trousers literally fall down.
Amazing.
So
Next is tying their shoelaces together.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You do. Tell me what you do. You're rushing in that line. There are going to be 3. Actually, no. There are going to be 2 of these that are able to attack you. What's your AC? Sorry. My gun blank.
Highlight.
Highlight. Yes. All I can think was Doran's characters. They have a name. I know the name.
No name.
It's not too hot in here, but now I feel very. Lots of things going on. What is your AC? Sorry, hello.
It should be 19. I don't know why it's so low.
You took your fucking armor off,
19.
probably.
Check that. First one misses, second one misses, third one hits. You get 2 attacks to come through to you as you are fighting on the front line. So you take 20 points of bludgeoning damage, halved because you are raging.
Also gonna Stone's resistance that as well.
Cool. They are hammering into you with these big warhammers, and you are having it bounce off your skin. Tax.
I would like to make 2 attacks against this guy again.
Go for it.
So 25 to 20 to 10 to 4.
Cool.
Take 4 bludgeoning damage.
16 is going to hit a legionnaire. They are not as well armored as the steel wall, and so is it 23.
So it's
Ooh.
14 plus 6, so that's 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Given the sort of fray, one traversal pit and goes in low. He lowers his arm, and you yank it up in time. As before he has time to react, the other one goes through and slices through his carotid. Another one taken down on the front line, pushing even further in. People take their place, but it's helping more with the push roll each inch by bloody inch.
Just to clarify, armor class is 18. I was counting the bonus from Craven's Ruin, which he doesn't have currently on him. Well, he has it on him, but it's not in his 2 hands.
He's not holding it 2 hands, correct, and that needs to be the case for it to help him defend. Cool. Any bonus from taxes? Sorry, Seb, I can't.
No. So I was thinking.
That's fair enough. That's allowed.
Think louder.
No, that's
Finally
it.
fighting, not thinking.
She's gonna stay there.
Cool. Mr. Dunstan Dewey Fairfoot.
Alrighty, I'm gonna continue to float forward. What's that get me to?
Can I ask a question? For that.
No.
Okay. Which one of these 2 seems to be in charge?
The Kaptani seem to hold equal rank. This one is further forward and commanding sort of center and left, whereas this one is right and reinforcements, if that makes sense.
Yes, so this one is commanding.
Can you put a little marker or a ring or something around the one that's currently got his trousers around his ankles?
What I will do is I will have him... There's no indicator. I'll have him upside down on the right hand side.
Okay, cool, yeah. Okay, cool. And this one is the one that's looking bloodied.
Yes.
Okay.
You fucked up.
It's because I want to tell Dewey to do something.
You can shout.
Okay. I can. Yeah. Okay. I will say, keep this one alive. For a sec.
Wall.
This one or this one?
This one, if the
That
one
one.
who's commanding, who knows what's going on more, not the one with the trousers around his ankles.
Yeah.
Because
cool.
that is
Well,
all that he is thinking about right now.
That's good.
I would imagine.
I can see the one with his trousers around his ankles again. Am I able? Am I able to light an arrow again?
Yeah. We established if this is something you'd prepared before. Free action, arrows lit.
Okay. I would like to visually recreate the aspect of Liar Liar pants on fire. If that is possible.
Roll for it. They are in your short range. Even floating above the air as you are.
Off! One off. Yeah, that's 20 many lots. That's 26.
26 is going to hit. I'm not going to say this is something you can do forever, but in this heat of battle, please add a d4 of fire damage.
Oh, sweet. Okay, yeah, I don't get any of my bonus dice on this at all. But no, I can get. I can send my birds over there, so I get a d6 and then the d4 of fire damage, and then
Should we
d8.
say right now how many he has left, fire arrows wise?
Say, probably if you're going to try and take down a tent, you would have needed a good 4 shots. We'll say you have another 2.
And that is 14 damage.
14 points of.
4 being the fire damage, if that makes any difference at all.
It does not. 14 points of fire damage. Ow. He is. He's strong, but.
You always set his trousers on fire.
It's. There is a burning arrow in there. Cloth starts to catch. He rapidly tries to get it out. All of this is contributing to him not looking the most intimidating and respectable Kaptani right now, which is causing troops to buckle a little bit. It's all good stuff.
I bet he forcibly stains his weapon too. Disgusting.
Patina's.
And I'll take a second shot at him as well, which is just at him, not a flaming one. Aim up a little bit, then maybe. Well, maybe I do. That was a 12 point. That's the maximum damage I can do with 1 dice.
12 points of damage. Not bloodied, but not proud of himself either.
And I will.
Be ashamed.
I'll also shout that. Well, we knew that we were getting like reinforcements. So I was like, "Reinforcements are here! Everybody's here! Let's go!" And it's so.
There you go. You humiliated him so
He's
much.
gone. He's gone. Bye.
Wow, that was quick. I don't think he was prepared for that one.
Right back into the.
Reinforcements are here, cooling out. Definitely seems to help bolster people mechanically. Sort of shouting it to sort of people around you, and it bolsters them rather than taking the full action to announce it to everybody. But yes, good.
And
obviously your allies can.
I don't know. There's nothing else I can do in the bonus action, so that's it. But yeah, just so long as I can get across the pincer maneuver is happening.
Yes. Highlight. There are steel wall in front of you. There is a barricade directly to your right. There is a bird harassing the enemy and a chain of ghostly. It's a fun day.
The chain gives you
Fun
advantage.
day, fun day out.
Because it's technically flanking. Only the one guy in front, but.
For the first time ever in this campaign, I have run out of things to do on a bonus action.
You can bonus action pick me up, highlight.
You're too far away. I have to go back at
that's
once.
fine. That's fine.
Not if you hold the bonus action and then she moves a little.
I can't do it on a bonus
hold
action
the bonus
either way.
It's fine. I'll just
Like you
climb you. It's fine. I'll do that.
It's fair.
Would be the
It'll
first
be the
time.
first time.
So as my action, Sam, I will lodge an axe at the very end of this barricade, like at the bottom of it. Just lodge it, like kind of hit it as hard as I can, try to make a crack. And I'll grab the top of it and rip it down to try and get a crash on top of the soldiers on the enemy side.
Okay. I'm going to say make 1 attack roll against it to damage it, and then an athletics check to push it over with the second attack.
Are you still keeping that one alive?
Yes.
It is 7 foot high.
Yeah.
Take down a big chunk, but it will not reach for Kaptani.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this unless you throw the barricade at him, it's not going to.
I mean, maybe. Give me a chance.
No.
Let's go with our first attack to deal damage to it and break it.
Advantage, not advantage. No, you know what? I'm gonna reckless. I'll give everyone else an advantage to hit me to make sure I fucking sink into this barricade.
Go for it.
Oh, it's only a 12 to hit.
12 is not going to hit the AC.
God damn, my dice! You've ruined me.
You have ruined me, sir.
You've ruined me, sir.
Yeah.
My reputation is dashed asunder.
I am gonna still try and snap it down, though.
Okay, make an athletics check. The difficulty is higher. If you weren't this size, it would be impossible.
Okay.
This is something that you are capable of doing. I'm going to set the DC of this athletics check to push a whole supported barricade down. This is going to be like a DC 25. This is very hard to do. DC is 25 on this athletics check.
Come on, dice, please. 26.
Yes, mate.
You hear something snap as all of the some of the legionnaires get out in time, some of them do not, and just boom, slam down as the barricade is gone, meaning a permanent -1 to the enemy's rolls, and a bunch of these guys. I'm just gonna roll a bunch of damage. You roll it. Roll how much damage? I mean, falling rocks is like 5d8. Roll 5d8.
5d8.
It'd be about 5d8, yeah.
As your line advances over the space, 20 to all of the legionnaires. None of them are
Plus giant
killed.
smite?
Look at that face. That's the face of, I want to do it because it's cool, but if I do, then that's a precedent I can never take back.
It means I get three. Means I can get 3 spells on my next turn then.
This is not a weapon attack. You just pushed one thing, so giant smite is not going to count.
Oh no!
I like
3
the ask.
spells.
Yeah. I just I could try. I think that's everything I can do for now.
Cool. So that's another -1 to them. That's another +1 to you guys. You can, because that barricade, like the 7-foot barricade, is gone. You can see the Kaptani. You can
finally.
see this whole flank now.
Yay!
The literal battering ram that is Halite has cleared the way. And it is your turn.
Do it.
Cool. Well, now that that's gone, I don't need to ride Harlight. Boo.
Wow. That could be
I mean, we're busy at the moment.
I would,
like, so
I would
very
though like
distracted.
to go like right here, and can I still see them? Can I look them in the eye?
Yeah.
Cool, good. So for my bonus action, I would like to use unsettling words. So I expend one of my bardic inspiration die to choose a creature you can see within 60 foot. Roll the inspiration dice, a d8, and then they will subtract that number from the next saving throw they make.
Okay.
For the next turn. Should I do it online or should I do it?
Up to
I'll
you.
do it. I'll do it here. Okay, that's a 3. That's fine. Okay. Then I will look them dead in the eye and I will attempt to detect their thoughts.
Okay. Wisdom save?
It is indeed a wisdom save.
They are a Colovian Kaptani. They do have a +5 usually because they are trained against magic users.
So now they have a +2.
Now they have only a +2. That is an 8.
Cool. Right. It's a long 4 paragraphs.
Yes.
Yes. So for the next minute, I can just detect their thoughts. Surface thoughts of the creature. What's most on its mind in that moment. As an action, I can shift it or attempt to probe deeper into the creature's mind. Yeah, why not?
With the save, like you could read their surface thoughts. The save, you deeply probe into their mind. Surface thoughts are false about flank, just literally thinking the orders as they say them. Deeper down, you get the current deep thoughts. Actually, no, it's not their surface thoughts. It's their deep thoughts. They are thinking a few deep thoughts that initially rise to the surface. One is they're flanking us. Oh my god, they're flanking us. How many more do they have?
And its emotional state as well.
Yeah. They are unsettled by the fact that they have taken so much damage. The fact that your line are still holding. The fact that that barricade has gone down. The fact that they know that you just cast a spell at them.
Yeah, they know. They know specifically that I'm probing their mind, and I'm happy about that.
I don't think they know. They know you've done something to them, and they don't know exactly what it is, and that's terrifying them.
Yeah, it knows that you're probing its mind. That's kind of what it says.
On a fail or a.
Either way, they know it's.
Okay, yeah. If you want them to know, you absolutely can. They're like, shit, she's in here. I need to make sure that she doesn't know that Itebi is arriving soon, and we just need to hold him for another day, or like just under. I think, shit, she probably just heard that. At least they don't know the witch hunter is in the tent. Fuck. And they are just staring at you as they are spilling secrets. But within the course of 6 seconds of this sort of round, there's only so much that they can.
I will do this.
Learn. Yeah. Witch! Kill the witch!
Kill the witch, and I will like tell everyone around me that I can't remember what we said. That it's working. It's working. Keep going. We're gonna push. And the people around me in front of me as well. Push.
Okay. The push continues. Use your bonus action, movement, and your action. We come to Zeke's turn. Is your bird still harassing the troops?
No. The bird is... I'm going to assign him to Dewey for a second.
Okay.
Oh, no. Fear test for Dewey.
You're being carried by really strong ass bats at the moment. I don't think my particularly gnarly looking bird is any scarier.
The enemy watch as this gnarly looking bird goes up and joins the scarecrow. At this distance, they cannot tell that you are unsettled by the crow as well. They just see that the scarecrow has gained another minion. Your powers are probably one of the least understood of all of you guys. We're gonna have a quick break after the next hold check, which is obviously after your turn. You have your chain as well, but you also have your action and bonus if you would not like to use a chain.
Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna use my full movement to get to here. Unfortunately, I can't get any closer to actually smack them. But I'm, for the first time, going to actually use one of the things from my new homebrew magic weapon. So I am going to use it as my spell focus, but instead, again, not really understanding that he can do it, it's more just thrusting the spear forward in a threatening manner and then it happening. It's like, oh. And I'm going to use the Eldritch Blast on this guy, the one who's hitting my friend.
Okay. Roll the attacks. Sort of between Halite's legs, just
Whoa.
eldritch energy.
Okay, so that's a soft 20, 21 to hit.
20 and a 21 both hit. Their AC is 20.
Good to know, 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 good to know. Is anything added onto that? No, so that's a total of 13 points of force damage on this
13.
guy that right in front.
Ow. They did not like that one bit. They are a bit hardier than 13 HP, but as they've taken licks, they look particularly bloody, especially having just had to go up. Like Halite is not attacking them, but the troops around Halite definitely are, and they are just still having to raise their shield against the barrage of stones that are falling from above. But they clock eyes with you. Witch, you will burn.
Soldier, witch, make up your fucking mind.
They do not respond to that. Anything else? Is your bonus for chain?
Which one's
Sorry,
saying that?
The one that Zeke just attacked here.
Cool.
Anyone with magic appears, they just call you a witch.
Yes, he is about to get a smacking
Song
from
witch is special.
from the tentacle of the deep again.
Yes,
For the second time, this thing is going to smack him in the legs.
This ringing chain.
Oh, no, it's a 19. It misses.
19 just goes against their shield with the calamitous metal on metal ding like a bell being rung, but not enough to actually push through and damage this individual. They're looking a bit scared. It is time for the hold roll. You can see that their troops are moving back to deal with the fact that there's an onslaught of dwarves coming. They have -6 from their base, so they're actually taking full negatives to their roll now.
You can do it, Seb.
They do get a D4 reduced to a D2. Seb, you have a +3 this round for efforts made by yourselves to improve your odds. So advantage +3, and they're going to do advantage -1, but they do add. I'm going to roll the D4. They do add 2, so +1. Do you have a plus? Oh, sorry, not +3. +5. And they have a +1.
So I got a +5, so that's an 18.
18.
With advantage, yes, Seb.
Yeah, I had a natural 1 the first one, so we're not going to take that one.
It is enough. It is not much more than enough, but it is enough. As the fact that troops are moving back, there is discoordination because one of the captains is freaking out while the other one literally has their pants around their ankles.
And on fire.
It is another successful push. We are going to take a break there as the line continues to retreat further and further back. There's only one barricade remaining, but this left flank, your left flank, is beginning to wrap around the sort of stage right, if that makes sense. But we will take a break as the Battle of Borofirth rages on.
We will rock, we will never stop, standing on the top of the hilltop, and we will mock, viciously, capriciously, we're tired of assault and the bigotry, you seem so full of wit and chivalry, but when we knock at your door you'll break. We're done, we have fire in our veins and we will break these chains. It's gone. We're tired of assault and bigotry. We'll stand and mock you viciously. Through music we captivate. Through songs and words we propagate. We'll mock and smear.
Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome back to the Battle of Borofirth here with the Rapid Riders. We are mid-battle. We are treating this as a rather than a sort of D&D skirmish, full battle lines being represented here, reinforcements coming in to replace those lost, and the battle rages on. it is the start of a new round. The push check just happened, but specifically the Steel Wall Guard are still going to try and hit you, and you just went reckless, so they are going to have advantage in doing that. Your AC is 18, I believe.
Yep.
First one is a
Includes
natural
range
20.
as well, so range have advantage as well.
Yes. Currently, it's just the Steel Wall Guard like right in the line in front of you. But the first one is a natural 20.
Use my reaction to activate Stone's Endurance.
Cool. Next one is with advantage makes it 23. Yeah, that's also going to be 24. That one's only going to be an 18, but an 18 does it. So these are 4 attacks that are going to get through here. So that is a D8 plus 3, and I just need to times that by... I need to times that by 5 because of a crit. So that is 10 plus 19, 24. Makes 36 points of bludgeoning damage to you, halved because you are raging, and then minus 5 stones endurance after the fact.
So what's that total?
What's the number I said?
36.
36. So that's halved to 18. Minus 5 becomes 13 points of damage that gets through.
Cool.
Goliath barbarians, yeah.
Highlights holding strong.
Okay. Garrick is going to go. They are going to... they're happy with what they've achieved there.
You should be proud.
You taxes notice with a flash emerging from visibility just behind the thin line of the enemy that is in front of you now. Garrick appears, just slices into one of them, carves between their legs and rejoins the friendly lines, and is going to give you the help action as a bonus action, whilst also making a coordinated strike against one of the enemy, literally stabbing them in the back as they push through the line to rejoin. I'm going to put them back.
He's on the GM layer, just so you don't forget.
Yeah. I'm just adding them because it's a bit slow. I literally stab him, use momentum to pull themselves underneath. So like jump, stab, slide underneath, using him as momentum to pull him to the ground. It's going to be an advantage. That's a natural 20 for Garrick. They do not do quite as much damage now that they are a sidekick, but they still do a butt ton of damage.
What a babe.
What
a babe.
Ooh, that is a nice 24 points of damage, and you have advantage on the next thing you want to do, a help action to you, as they slide through and rejoin you on this side of the shield wall. Just give you a look and just says, "Miss me?"
With that cocky drink as well. Just turns up, legs up. Miss me?
Round a cocky drink, just puts a dagger in his hand and catches it the other side. Little spray of blood as it goes up and around. Taxes, it is your turn.
Cool. With that, I'm going to make my way into this group here and attack this one here with the pit on.
Go for it. Launching your pit on. Over the shield wall. Oh, your own crit. Nice.
With a crit, I'll just turn to Gareth like, not much. As I fucking sing that into
It is so perfect that he got a 24 and you got a 25 crit.
So that's double. So that's 18 points of damage.
Plus crit damage there makes
25.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's so cool. That's your first attack.
Yeah. Do it again.
Go for
it. Do I get advantage on this or no?
No, I don't believe so.
Natural one.
Take it.
Take
it. I'll take it anyway. I don't.
Cool.
Fumble.
So that's an additional 13 damage.
Only 9 because it will be sneak attack.
Oh yes, yeah. still a huge chunk of damage dealt already to this front line, especially right on the tip where you're trying to curve around and flank them.
What's the
Any ideas for
Fumble?
We are pretty much one-on-one with the stream, so if people have
Yeah.
suggestions for fumbles in the chat, say hi, give us an idea. For those who maybe are newer here, fumble folks, we fail forwards. On natural ones, you can take the option to say, that did work as I intended, but at a moderate to major setback. For clarification, what's happened is you have pulled back your dagger with the sort of spectral cord that's attached to it and launched it again. It has connected with this individual enough to really seriously cause them harm beyond like death's door.
I have one.
Just away, go for it.
Oh, has someone already said their suggestion?
No, not yet. Not
yet.
My thing was like she sunk so deep for the first attack, she ripped it out and did a full lunge and like hit the guy behind her in the nose. Just like just quick boop, in the nose.
Their fault for
It hit
being
the back.
nice, and I don't care.
Could you have it so like you can go to a person, can't you? Could you lunge forward?
Yeah, we could have it that instead of pulling it back to you as you intended, you accidentally pull yourself towards them.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Cool. In that case, if I'm pulling myself towards them, can I bonus action and start sucker punching them in the face with my fist of fury?
I'm gonna say yes, but I'm gonna have it be an attack of opportunity as you like go through the enemy lines.
That's fine.
As people, at least one person gets an attack, they do hit you for 13 points of damage.
Jesus. Okay.
As you unwittingly pull yourself forwards, somebody like slashes into you just as suddenly a target they can hit. But you are now. I'm going to adjust the line as you sort of push this person back with your own momentum, and are now here in front of the shield wall.
Wow, another natural one.
Yeah.
Oh, you are
Up to you if you can
ranking them out today.
Bad of me last
Wow.
night. Wow.
Oh. Fuck it.
Oh,
What in?
girl.
Are you taking a fumble?
Yeah, I mean, I can't move out of combat, so I might as well.
Okay. I'm gonna reward that by saying that's another one of a plus column, but that's 2 fumbles in a row. This is with your fist on. They are studded leather. If anybody's got something, otherwise I think you've got something. It's not nice.
Last night, in another D&D game, I rolled 4 natural ones in a row.
Oof.
You beat me. I rolled 3.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh.
That is not a competition I want to be part of.
No.
Yes, it is.
And I was like, hey, so we're Fumble folks. And they're like, no, move on. I'm like, okay, cool. On. There's a thing we do. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. No, that's cool.
I'm going to say, as you pull back the fist, they do get their shield up in time, but you don't give up on the strike. You punch through. You feel something crack in your hand as you push the shield into their face and break their nose.
Oh,
But you feel
ouch.
something break in your hand. Mechanically, exactly what's happened, you're not sure yet. Make a
Fuck.
medicine check.
Oh no.
Don't need a medicine check to know I broke my fucking hand.
Hand
7.
is not a bone. What did you break? You're not sure what bone you broke, but something in there is broken. Mechanically, for now, you're going to take a -1 to attack rolls until you can somehow get this sorted.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
When you shake your hand, it rattles.
It doesn't rattle so much as
It's
just
like-
the movement
It's
just
like bent.
stabs with pain. But that
Hope
is...
that nobody's hand ever rattles.
That's my action and bonus actions. That's all I can do.
That is your
You've
turn.
done a lot of
Well,
damage,
well,
including to yourself,
For
so
the
you
action,
should
I
be
will
proud.
fucking... For bonus action, you will hear Taxes yell out in fucking pain and
Yeah.
anger.
Oh, God.
You'll see Taxes right on the front lines in front of the shield wall. Dewey, it is your turn.
Okay, okie dokie dokie doke. Let's keep on flying. 10 feet. I want to go this way. There's a dude underneath me, but that's where I'm going.
Wait.
Yeah, within that range now. Cool. Okay. I will take
I'd
a.
like
I'll
to
take a
be.
pop. I'll take a pop shot at
Oh,
the
no.
other Captani pants on fire.
Go for it.
I will expend. I'm gonna keep the hunter. Well, I don't want to cast Hunter's Mark again, so I'm gonna I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna expend another use of.
Favored foe.
Yeah, I'm gonna expend another use of favored foe
Okay.
to put that on him and take 2 shots at him.
Okay. Make those attacks.
Balls. That's probably not gonna be enough. Yeah, that's 13. So
13.
that's not enough.
No, unfortunately.
Yep.
In the sort of fighting at the end of the last round, he's sort of getting his trousers up. He has his shield able to block the attack. He's not prone or anything like that. Even if he was a bit disadvantaged, that'd be a disadvantage. First attack goes wide.
Try the second. That's better. 19.
19 does hit a Captani.
Good. Cool. And I will use bat power. And I will use the favored foe on there. We'll get nothing else. But it's still good because that was a 6 on there. 16 points of damage.
15 points of damage. He's not yet bloodied, but he is looking quite hurt. Yeah, multiple arrows sticking out of him now. He's aware that you are doing this, is raising his shield towards you, but it's not yet made any other kind of action. It's still trying to command troops, regain some of the respect that he's lost, and keep his line in this fight. Any bonus action?
Not that I can really use, no.
Cool. In that case, Halite, it is your turn. Oh, hold on. That first attack, roll at advantage because Zeke sent his bird to help you. Roll again.
Nice remembered, Sam.
I saw Scar hanging in midair. I was like, what's he doing?
I rolled one less, so
One less? That's fine, man.
I'm too freaked out by the bird to get.
Yep. Fair enough. Halite, what are we doing?
Halite perks up when hearing Taxes scream, seeing her on the front lines. Taxes! I'm gonna look back and see, should I go?
No.
He grits his teeth at that decision.
Back off.
Halite is going to use an attack action to
Hold
push
steady, Halite.
this Captani directly in front of him.
There's the steel wall guard.
The Captani steel wall guard.
Cool. Athletics check contested. He does well.
Does he do a 30?
He doesn't do a 30. He doesn't do a 30.
Out of anger and frustration, Halite just...
They are shoved back. You can advance into that space there as they are.
Halite does not advance. Can he hold a movement? Is that possible or no?
Not mechanically, unfortunately. You can hold a dash, but you can't.
Yeah. And then Halite is going to reach into his bag of ball bearings that he got from Taxes. Since they were on his person when he became a giant, they have been supersized and to be a bit larger than golf ball sized. He's going to grab like a fistful of them, and like he's going to just fucking rip them across the front line as like a shotgun kind of blast. If you can.
Me and Doran are gonna apologize to you, Sam, because we kind of workshopped this one.
Technically, club true is the best kind of true. So, this is an attack roll.
Yeah. Use his first attack to push.
Yeah.
So he's not within disadvantage.
So make an attack roll. This is an improvised weapon. So just add strength to this.
Okay.
20 plus his bleed, bud.
13.
13. That's not going to be enough to hit ACs, but I'm still going to have it do damage. As suddenly there is a point-blank barrage of golf ball-sized metal ball bearings. So I'm going to... Oh, what am I going to do? Let's say they would have been D6s. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people directly in front of you. Let's say rather than doing 66 to the enemy line, you're doing 3d6 to the enemy line. Yeah.
Plus Giant's Might?
Yes.
Because Giant Might works with a ranged weapon.
Yeah, if it works with ranged weapons, then add that on there.
Okay, so 3d6 to 46.
Because this isn't like a focused, I'm attacking you, trying to hit you. This is a spray, which is why I'm letting this do damage still.
16. Bludgeoning
16.
damage, I presume?
Bludgeoning damage to the line. It's going to add another one to your guys' attempt to push as some of these Steel Guard, they're struggling to get reinforcements now that others are sending down the line. And it becomes much thinner on this line than it was before as Legionnaires begin to drop and you guys continue to make advances into space.
For my bonus action, I can't really do anything, but I'm going to look back to the Goliath with shields coming towards me. Like, come on, hurry!
Yeah, they will continue their sort of movement up to essentially fill in those gaps. They're not sure. They both ask, should we get in front of you or?
Yeah.
Okay. They bolster up the space here in front of you. Securing the
Halleck
advance.
sounds pained when he says yeah to get in front of him. Just as a note.
Part of me loves the prospect of like this valiant force of scrappy upstarts bravely stepping forward, and then of course in the middle of them there's one or two people that are just jumping on to the enemy and literally biting their jugulars out and going, ah!
Oh yeah. Redbeard's just going full Redbeard, just biting the enemy.
We said not to. Okay, never mind. That's okay.
It's fine, right?
They're not eating it. Okay.
Crying is just going to town.
I think I want you to think about Sam. How many bob ends did I use in that assault? Did I use all of them? Did I use half of them? You know, just think about that because that's the end of my turn right now.
Cool. I'll probably say at least half. Because I'm not going to let you constantly return damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
But it's cool, and we're going to roll with it.
Sorry, Texas, I have to pick up 50 ball bearings after the end of this.
Diana, you are diving through this person's most deepest thoughts. He's not too pleased about that, but there's not much he can do about it.
Yeah. So I will say, did we know that what's her name? Broloxa was definitely in the tent.
You've had that reported back to you by taxes, but that seems to be their command center.
Yeah.
Seems to still be the case at the moment, at the very least, that they are sitting in that command center coordinating attacks rather than joining the field themselves.
Okay. So yeah, my question would be, like, you want to probe deeper. When is she coming?
Okay. You like sort of probe through and find a memory of like a briefing, and they say, "You will hold the line. We will wait until Atebi gets here. She will claim the kills as per her oath. If you lose the line, I am coming through and I am sorting it myself." You see, they look towards this figure that you don't really recognize. They were wearing a mask the whole time. but they seem to be nodding in almost like grudging agreement that makes they can't just lose the battle. They have to put Reluctantsheep forward rather than lose, but they prefer that the line just be held until the attempt can get in. They snap back to themselves. No!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Cool. Then I would like to do a thing I've not done before for the first time. Every time you guys have said that, that's gone on my head. Frozen. I want to do the infestation on this. Oh, it's not working. Oh, you know what? I'm drawing circles. Never mind. Can you delete that?
Yes, I can.
Maybe that. There we go. That works.
He said that one. Cool.
Yeah.
Constitution save for infestation.
Yeah. No, you didn't move it. What's going on
No,
there?
I'm trying to get the circle.
Sorry.
And it's telling me not allowed.
Wow.
Not allowed.
Wow. I think you might
Says
have
no
to get
DM.
the whole
Hold on.
circle in it.
Got it.
Cool. And then this. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So yeah.
Guy
Con
has a
save.
questionable drawing on him now. He's going to do a con save. Natural 1.
Nice.
Yay!
So he will take. Did I roll it? Oh, it did roll. Oh, brilliant. Wow. Yeah, no, that's fine.
No.
5 poison damage, and then he is moved in a random direction.
Okay. On a 1 on the D4, you roll this, please. On a 1, he's going to try and just push into your line, and not much is going to happen. On a 2 or a 3, a 2 or a 4, he's just going to either side. On a 3, he goes directly behind. So I'm going to say on a 2 or a 3, him going back sort of casts half a point against you. No, well, 2 and a 3. 2 and a 4, like I said, the cardinal directions. So on a 3, which is what you roll, he just fully walks back away from the line, and you push even further through there, and that counts as another point of success for you guys trying to move through.
Cool. And then I would like to essentially. Do I want to do that? I don't want to do that.
Great use of that spell, by the way.
Yeah. Just essentially just a bunch of bugs appear, and then just kind of. It's kind of like a Moses situation with it just. And then I could just walk through. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because it's cool as fuck. I'm walking.
You're just
through.
walking slowly
I'm
forward,
friggin-
just like bugs are surrounding them.
Yeah.
And they just back away from you because they can't think of anything else to do. So they're like rapidly trying to get an army of bees and wasps and slugs off of them.
Slug.
Witch!
And I still looking, and then there was like a moment when I could hear taxes. So I was like, "No, just keep looking, keep looking."
Keep looking.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
General.
So,
General Kenobi.
Hello there.
negotiator. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I said that I would like the second row of shield bearers to be shield up, correct? Protecting.
Yeah, trying as much as they can to protect from a rain of javelins coming down.
These people are particularly chunky, right?
Your line are not. They're taller. You have the taller people holding the shields. They're chunkier than the lines behind them, certainly.
Cool. Can I do some monk shit and run across the top of their shields to go get the taxes?
Yes, you can. Acrobatics check. This is not easy. I'm going to call this a DC 15 acrobatics check to leap from upheld shield to upheld shield.
I mean, it's a 19 plus 6,
Nice.
so...
19 plus 25. You throw yourself into the air, so you'll have to just parkour off the side of Halite to get up to the first shield, and then you just full run, jump across the shield, your own shield wall.
To get to this guy, if I can help it.
Can you make are you going to attack, or are you just going to try
Yes,
and land?
I am going to attack.
Make an attack, and I will say if you hit, then you fully push them out of the way as part of the attack.
That is +7. That'd be an 18.
18 hits a Legionnaire.
Cool. Then let's do, because it's two-handed at the moment, so I need to grab my D8. It's only a 6.
6 is still damage, and as that happens, you drop kick them out of the way and take their place next,
Then
shoulder to shoulder with Taxes.
Yep, I'm gonna try and punch the guy to my right in the kidneys if I can.
Go for it.
Screw you and your plate armor. That's 17 to hit.
17. Legionnaires are in studded leather with shields.
Oh, okay, nice.
You push through and you do hit.
Wonderful. That's a D6. Where's my D6 gone? That's my D6. That's full 6, so that's 8 points of bludgeoning damage. That counts as magical, because my fists are now counted as magical weapons.
These fists are magical.
Yep. And with that, I am going to have my agile parry ready to basically protect myself, as well as Tax's flank.
Nice, which is a key... not key. Kensei monk thing.
Just a thing I can do.
Yeah.
So long as I hit them with something that isn't my weapon during my turn,
Yeah.
I get a +2 to defense against myself and an ally that is next to me.
Wait.
Nice. The fighting continues. Three of you are now... Actually, no. Only 2 of you are now on the front line because Halite is shielded. Phil, can you please roll the push check to D20, take the highest one, and you have gained a +7 bonus from your actions. They have not had as many direct things against them, but there are still the permanent things, so they still have a -4 from that. One, so roll 4, they get the full bonus, so we get +3 to theirs.
You dope, 2d20 coming up. 19 without the modifier. I can't remember what you said the modifier was.
You already win.
Smash!
The line pushes even harder. You are 2 ahead. They are one big push from the line breaking, and they can see that. It's not going great for the Empire as the barricades are down. Their right flank is collapsing. They are going to have to retreat soon, but these Legionnaires are going to try and hit Zeke and Taxes because you are within swinging range. Cologneon Legionnaire against you is a 22 to hit Zeke, followed by a 21. Taxes, that is only a 9 on the first one, followed by an 18.
18. Yeah.
What's
18
your
will hit.
AC?
14. So.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
pushed it to 16, okay.
The longsword, they are holding a shield, so the longsword is only a D8. Right, they are. So the first strike against you, Zeke, is 9 slashing, followed by 10 points of slashing. So 19 total. The one that makes it against Taxes is only 7 points of slashing. As they are fighting you here on the front line. Just going to see if the other one would have hit, because they can technically see their commander, but no, that does not add enough to make that other one a hit as well. With the Imperial Order feat. Right. We are in the next round. Garrick sees that you guys are fighting on the front line. is going to say, I can't get to you. Zeke, keep going. And he's going to give you the help action. And then the one that is next to you is going. A human is standing over you, fully throws a dagger over your head to hit the human that is raining down these attacks on you. That is going to be a hit, not a crit, but it does hit. That is going to be a coordinated strike. 5 plus. Ooh, yes. 18 points of damage added to the pot. Yes. That is their turn. You have a help action on your attack, Zeke, or whatever you wish to do. Did you wish Scarf to do anything different, by the way, on your turn, or are they still assisting Dewey?
Still assisting Dewey.
Still assisting Dewey. Cool. Taxes, it's your turn. Your hands, it fucking hurts. But you have a pit on in the other.
Taxes.
Well, you have your pit on the back hand. -1 to attack rolls still, until you sort that out.
Yeah, Taxes is looking rough. She's gonna say out very loudly, fuck. I'm backing up.
Yep.
Yeah. Fuck. Like, basically, she's just screaming fuck.
Yep.
But she's going to make 2 attacks against the one in front of her first before she moves out.
Make the attacks.
So that's a miss. Even with the -1. That's a 17.
17 will hit.
So that's 13 points of damage. And then I'm
Okay.
bonus action disengaging and moving as far back as I can. 25, 30.
Okay. You are able to move at half speed for your own lines, and you just get back and out of there. Your allies, with the advantage that you've created, are just pushing in and filling the gaps. But that is your turn, Dewey. You see the fight is going in your favor. That your left flank is massively winning. The right flank and the center are even doing well now. It's one last push to break their line, and you know your numbers are really going to come into their own.
Float another 10 foot forward, and yeah, well, hopefully I can leather this Captani, because losing their boss boys can cause big problems. So yeah, I'm going to take another pop. Did you, with Scar, do I get advantage on this one?
You absolutely do.
Does that mean that I get sneak attack?
You absolutely do.
Wow.
That is not amazing rolls, actually, for me, but plus many lots.
Wow.
No, 19 again? 19 was last time. So,
yep,
yes.
It's
good. That one. Burbs. Favorite foe, not the spell, but I do get 2 for the sneak attack, and hopefully this'll fucking have a. If only I was good at maths. And
Oh my god, same.
28 points of damage. Good God.
baby.
But it's not high. It's not good for you.
You see the arrow connect with a big cough of blood. Mechanically, I'm not going to tell you exact hit points, but you know that they couldn't take another hit like that.
And I better not miss this one. I can't do another hit like that. But
Not another hit like I know, but mechanically, their hit points are less than 28.
18.
18 is their exact armor class you hit.
Okay.
Plate but a shield.
11 points.
11 points of damage. They look
Come on.
so fucking hurt. They do look like they could take another hit like that. That is your action. Any bonus?
There's nothing bonus related I can do until. Yeah.
Cool. Fair
yeah.
enough. In that case, Halite, the ranks have closed in front of you. The line is pushing forward. You are still raging giant and jumping. What do you do?
Halite is going to, seeing Dewey's arrows fly and hit this guy, and he coughing up blood and stuff. Halite reaches at his back and pulls out his javelin, kisses it, and fucking throws it with everything he has. And he's gonna reckless it, like he's gonna put fucking full back into it.
Yes. I don't know if DMs are going to come for me about Reckless being melee, but yes, fucking go for it.
Oh, wait, is it? Oh, no,
I don't
it
know
is
if
only melee, I think.
Let's check, because
I'll check.
this is
Say
important because you
don't double
100% will kill this captain.
Don't
if you
double
do.
fumble this, or you'll end up getting it, but you'll shish kebab 2 of our own men on the way.
Somehow hit Dewey.
So on a melee weapon attack, I can't be reckless. I can't be reckless.
Directly
Which one are you aiming at?
Cool. The
The
Captani.
Captani.
This one?
So you do
That,
have this one.
that
So
one.
you do
I
have
don't have
disadvantage.
advantage.
You do not, and the short range of a javelin is what?
30 feet.
So you are at disadvantage at this distance.
Yep.
Go for it.
That's only 11.
11. They just about get their shield up in time for this giant javelin to like push them skidding along the gravel back as they deflect it up to the side. You do have another javelin and another attack.
I will throw another javelin. Come on! It's 18.
Is their exact armor class. I mean, even with your minimum damage, I think. Actually, no, you could roll less than 12, technically, I think.
Technically.
Oh, I wanna move.
So. Boom. Where is it?
Still strength based, so I do believe you add rage damage.
Yes.
So plus strength, plus rage, plus radiant. Oh yeah. I mean, you're
Where's
already
my
on the
giant's might?
dice alone.
There it is. Plus 2.
Alright, finish him.
You see the first one goes into his shield, cracks it, a big crack in it. He throws the same javelin in the exact same spot, but it goes through the shield and just barely grazes his heart and stops him.
Just big cough of blood as they fall down dead. Everybody sees a Cologneon Captani die on the battlefield. Not only do they not add on this right flank, essentially halving permanently that D4, they are going to have another permanent -1 because a Captani is down. Yeah.
I am out of javelins because my other one is on top of a mountain right now.
That's true.
Halite is.
Call that fucking mountain what, though?
I know, right? Fucking mountain. I'm bonus action. I'm gonna roar. Can I do like an intimidation or roar for my bonus action? If not, okay.
You can if you'd like to. I don't know. It's mechanically. It's gonna have to do. It's gonna have less of an impact mechanically, if that makes sense.
Okay.
But probably be something to help. But yeah. Intimidation check.
20.
20. Certainly ones in your immediate vicinity are very fucking scared. They just saw what happened. Some of them were like stuck into the fighting, hear the roaring, and just keep looking forward, fighting. That's what we're trying to do. Just keep looking forward and fighting.
Some of them do get scared.
Some of them are indeed not mechanically frightened.
Okay, I was gonna say I feel my hacks humming to me.
But are intimidated is probably the better description. Any movement away? Otherwise, it's Diana's turn.
I look at Zeke, seeing he's occupied. I am going to move. Yes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right next to Diana.
Cool. Diana, on your turn, the surface thoughts running through this guy's head are, oh fuck, he's huge. As Halite comes up next to you, as you are still channeling your magic
Cool.
into their mind.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Gonna give it a go. I'm torn between two things.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I'm gonna give it a go because it's really cool as fuck. Do I use the thing? No, I don't use the thing. I'm gonna do the thing, the unsettling words that I
Okay.
did. My last one. That's fine. I'm gonna roll this d8. Ah, it's an 8. Amazing. Cool. This is gonna hopefully go well. Then I'm gonna keep looking at him and say, I think I want to let everybody have a go at you. And I want to cast Vortex Warp and attempt to move him.
Oh shit. Okay. What saving throw is this? What sorcery is this?
What sorcery is Constitution, and I want you to -8 from this one.
He's a
Okay. They would
Weird
have
or-
+6. That's -8. Makes it a -2 to this roll. That's a total of 2.
Yes! Right. Where do we want him? Because Halite moved, so now I have
What's the distance you can teleport him?
90 feet.
I mean,
I was gonna put him like there so everyone can have a go.
All that, yeah.
Yeah.
Literally have him torn apart by.
By
like in
everybody
here,
else.
Where there's not far for him to move. I mean, he's Captani, so he'll probably kill some of them, but there'll be so many, they'll just.
I think.
To me too. It's up to you.
Check him there.
And I mean, I don't know what that would do to their morale, but essentially,
it'll
not be dead, but it's
so
disappeared.
Are these the slingers?
Just like Sam. No, free. You cast Vortex Warp on Sam.
It's okay because he'll come back.
Just like Vortex Warp. Now he's in a different place.
Oh, here's where I want him to be. Yeah. So those grey ones, are they the slingers?
They are slingers.
Cool. So I don't really want, because they're gonna just get slaughtered. So I think.
In front of the guys with the shields.
Yeah, but these ones are gonna be slaughtered, aren't they? So I think I would like him. What's this one?
That one is a sort of a ex-veteran miner, if that makes sense. They don't have great arms, but they have fought on the Eastern Ridge.
Okay, so if I can I? Oh, it's gonna be slow flanking.
Does it say unoccupied space, or does it say any space?
Yeah, it does actually.
Okay, you are the face of rebellion. Make me a quick persuasion check to tell people to get out of the way, and then you can basically have people shift out of the way at your command. Yeah.
Persuasion.
Just a quick persuasion check, difficulty 12. Yeah.
21.
I don't know why I asked, because you instantly succeed, but you know.
I got a minimum of 21.
Yeah. Where do you want just right in the thick of that front line there, or right back in your reinforcements, your fresh troops kind of thing?
Be there, because then there's 2 red beards who can.
Yeah, because I was gonna put them like here, but then they'll be flanking. So yeah, there.
Cool.
Make way.
This shield guardian, just Yes, Commander! Moves up. This guy appears, and the last thing you hear through their head is shit. As
Have fun.
a red beard latches onto their body. I'm just gonna I mean, it is. I'm gonna resolve it as with the push, but the troops can no longer see any Kaptani within 60 foot of them, so they do not get their default bonus at all. And I'm gonna say they assume he's as good as dead, so that is another permanent -1. They have no bonus from the D4. What a move!
I want to think that the vortex warp is it just goes.
He looks like he's just been sucked into oblivion and disappeared. They cannot see him behind the enemy line. They think you've just 100% teleported him to hell or something like that.
I did.
You kind of did.
I did.
You've used a bonus action. Any movement?
No, that's fine. Just
Fair enough.
stand there and just be like, just stand there.
Cool. Just witchy vibes.
This is witchy vibes. This is fine.
Zeke, it is your turn. You are engaged in the front lines. Your taxes have now gotten out.
Mm-hmm.
Up to you. You can see the line collapsing in front of you.
Yep. So the guy who's immediately in front of me, I'm sticking with the fight. There's no point me doing much else at the moment.
Okay.
General leads from the front.
Correct. Make your attack rolls. I will say you can see the line collapsing. It's your choice if you want Scar to be with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Scar to be with me.
Yeah, Scar flies by. Just as this individual's about to raise their shield, you watch as Scar lands on the back of her neck and just pegs her beak into the back of her, opening them up, giving you advantage.
Oh yeah.
20.
That's a natural 20.
Natural 20. As they open them up, you stab forward with your new spear. This dude, roll your damage, but this dude, as part of the line, is just fucking dead. Heart striking, gone.
That's my full 8 plus 3, so that's 11. So if you're doubling the dice, then that's 22.
Ooh. Baby.
Boy.
They are dead. The shield will begin to push through as Scar takes back to the air off of the dead body.
Yep, second attack going in for the guy immediately in front of me.
Go for it.
Not as good, but it's still a 15, which I think hits these guys.
It's their exact armor class.
Yes. That's another 8 for an 11.
Okay.
I like you. I don't use
Yeah,
get to use you very
can
often. I like
stay.
you.
Any bonus action?
Yes, I'm gonna move my tentacle forward.
Okay.
Dude, this is a family-friendly stream.
No, not by the time it's done with people.
The tentacle works its way into Steel Wall Guard.
It definitely isn't a family friend.
Yeah, it can't hit anyone on this turn, but it is literally, for the sake of it, you can either describe it as a chain that literally goes into the ground and comes back out, or you can literally describe it as a sentient chain that looks like it's a goddamn snake, whichever way you prefer to traumatize these poor soldiers.
I'm going to describe it like this. You look across the battlefield and command it forward, and you see, fighting the Cologneon army, a half-elf figure, grinning ear to ear, and you watch as flames wrap around the tentacle for a brief moment as they grip it in one hand and just begin lashing down like a whip. Make your attack. Vengeance.
23 to hit.
23 to hit definitely hits, even through all this armor and plate.
That's a 7 points of cold damage.
Ooh, baby.
One off my fall.
This steel wall leans back when we're looking back up again at this figure. they get up and they begin moving backwards. They are not holding the line, they are retreating. If that is the end of your turn, which... Ooh.
Just for the first time, just look across.
Yeah. Give them the order. I'm just going to hold the spear forward.
What order? What order do you want to go?
I'm telling you to tell them to push forward or charge.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Charge!
There is a sudden push. Everybody goes at once, trying to overrun.
They are defenseless!
We are back to Bree for the roll, so please roll with advantage. You are adding 6. They are taking -6. They have no
Can I argue 7 because she's got the persuasion plus 11 to the 31?
What?
Yeah.
What do you
Basically, it's because I got you to do it because your persuasion's so high, so then
add
it puts you
7
up,
to
it
this
goes to
roll.
plus 7 instead.
Hold on, you have to beat. You have to beat a 10, rolling advantage plus 7.
I mean,
First one's a 4. You
see
already
what
do it.
rolls would be like.
16, 23.
That's why I did it on there.
You shout for the charge. The last barricade is almost knocked over as people begin rushing. The line collapses. The Captani in the back gets a couple of good swings in before they are fully just cut down by the endless barrage of people here, and the army surges forward into the chasm. You can see in the distance fighting has erupted on the other side with the other forces of Relucta and the Witch Hunter's army that they brought here engaged there. As we look back towards you, you see a flash of red hair far in the distance, about the level of the camp, as you see Relucta's hammer slam into a dwarf, look towards the line that's breaking. You can only see that she's looking because you can see the flash of her face amongst the wild red hair. And as you are pushing forward, knowing that you're going to cut a swath towards her, that is where we will pick it up next time.
I have to do this makeup again?
Yes! Hopefully one last time.
Oofed.
Ooh, yes!
Yay!
Thank you, Sam and everyone. That was fucking cool.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I don't smoke, but I need a cigarette.
This is like a new low for Fumble folks, I think. We spent a whole session moving 15 foot.
Yay! The least number of seconds of actual time pass in one episode.
Well, just kidding, Sam. It was fantastic.
I had a good time.
Good, I'm glad.
Using my mind things.
That
Yeah.
was very, very fun.
Yeah.
Good. But yeah, literally, the army's now pouring into space. Numbers are getting their full advantage. The enemy is outnumbered, and you are going to... I'm going to give us a quick flash of the map that you guys are going to arrive on for the next battle as you're pushing your way through, as you try and take the cart launching station, which is all that might stand between you and Veloxa. There's stuff in the way as you see a small contingent in your way. Your
Okay.
army is around you, and like fighting their own, like, causing a bit of a skirmish, but you are trying to push forward and take this.
I kind of wish I had an AoE spell. Look at that.
It's nice. It's
Uh,
nice.
so-
It's nice.
Soldiers that we didn't kill outright, are they being pushed back to here, or what's happening to them?
The soldiers that you didn't kill outright are some of them have just been cut down and trampled underfoot. Some of them are being fought in that sort of battle line that has collapsed and just getting flanked on all sides. Some of them that were going to reinforce have now like kept a position out here and are fighting in small like contingents like this one. Like this is a unit that they have created. Like normally the Steel War Guard is not here, so most of them are just legionnaires and a Captani if they're lucky. They have put a Captani and Steel War Guard at this point because it's important to hold, because otherwise you guys control a cart launching station.
I would like to
yeah.
think that while we move as well, like, I just want to, like, vicious mockery, just mock everyone. like
just throwing
as we
cantrips, throwing arrows,
walking through, which means they have like disadvantages of it, doesn't it? So it's just like, you suck.
Your armor isn't very shiny.
Sort of key battle lines have been broken through, and now it is just skirmish. Think like Battle of the Bastards, where you're just following Jon Snow and just everybody going to town on each other, but you have to keep focused. You're Jon Snow going towards the castle, whilst everybody else is trying to win the battle outside.
So when we go to this new map, essentially, it's down to our core group, and then the army.
Your core group,
doing it
the armies around you, not affecting this particular fight because they are just trying to hold and fight here, and they need every person they can get to do that. Whereas you are just going straight for that command tent.
Yeah.
With a quick look, how can we see if the other side of the army is doing any good? Can we see?
You can see that they've pushed up to, like, they have had a similar plan and had more success because the other side had no like barricade set up. But now they are being pushed back because the army is aware of them. They do not have you on their side. And you can see Reluctantsheep is engaged with a dwarf on that side. Let's close it out and say, somebody make me a perception check to see if you can see what's going on.
I'll do it. I'm in the air.
Not me. Not me, please.
22.
You can see Elder Nori in a vicious fight with Taskmaster Reluctantsheep. But we will see exactly how it...
Were they the one that when we saw them was injured?
Was very injured.
That's the one with one eye, isn't it?
Healed. The younger Nori.
The younger Nori had one eye.
Yes.
Oh, Stev is in chat, please. For Elden Ring.
Yeah. God bless.
That looked great for them.
Oh.
One
Get
eye.
there fast enough.
Probably only one Nori by the end of the day. By the end of next session.
The only
only
Nori.
I believe.
The only Nori. Oh, I can't wait to get into this one's mind as well and just play with it. Play with my food.
Tim's getting like
That's
DM.
That's what I did with the other one. I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna kill it. I just want to move it around.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, it's amazing use of it.
Amazing move.
Is it a concentration spell to do
No,
that?
it's not something you can do. It's a one-off.
Whatever.
Dissonant Whispers, no. The Detect Thoughts, yes.
Are you able to talk in their head?
No.
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 You can ask questions, but you'd have to do it audibly.
Yeah.
Right.
But then I can do message at the same time.
That's what I want.
Yes.
So I can talk in its head, and then it can answer, or like if you say something, then it will think about it.
Prompt a response, yeah.
Unwittingly, and then I know that.
Questions verbally directed at the target naturally shape the course of its thoughts.
Yeah.
So it's particularly effective as part of interrogation. Literally in the spell description there.
Yeah.
We did in the previous
that would
game.
just bring it to the surface thoughts before you even have to push deep with a wisdom save.
That's cool. That's all I wanted to know. I just want to know how much you can play with her head.
Oh yeah. The plan was as well, but I know we were going late, and I wanted everyone else to just kill it. But like, the plan was as well to just do like the mind things that are not concentration. Just play with it.
Full 11.
Starting to live up to your witch moniker.
Oh yeah. You know what? If they wanna say that I'm a song witch, I'll be a fucking song witch.
They want to see a witch, they're gonna see a witch.
They're gonna see a witch.
Well, you're gonna see a witch hunter, but not until
to be a witch because it'd be really cool to be a witch, wouldn't it? In D&D, like if you go here and you click that link and you go there, you can see a way you can be a witch in D&D.
Yeah.
Because we made a book, or we're making a book. We got a Kickstarter done, and now we got it on GameFound. Yeah.
I was gonna say,
yes,
I
sir.
thought that was a Kickstarter. No, it's on GameFound.
It was.
It sure is,
14
Sam.
hours.
But Phil, what if I don't want to be a witch? What if I want to kill witches?
Well, oh, right. I thought
Well,
you were just gonna
Sam.
leave it at what if I don't want to be a witch? I was going to say, well, you can get fucked, Sam. But, no.
Well, Sam, that would be awfully mean of you, but you could be. You could be a witch hunter. Ooh!
Wow. But Phil and Bree, what if I don't want to be a witch hunter or a hot witch?
Well, this is not the game for you.
You could be an occultist, which is a unique subclass.
Whoa.
You could
And
have
if any
studied the
of them-
occult for many, many years. And you can punch witches, or not punch witches. That is your choice.
Yay.
And then, if any of the rest of you have any other questions for what if other things, maybe it's time to find another Kickstarter.
Well, speaking of other things, what if I want my monk to punch Santa Claus instead?
Wow! Sam, great question.
Best link ever.
Your monk can punch Santa Claus? No, that's not the idea. But but we also have. It's really dark in here. Ah!
Can I just say that when you
We
said,
also
I
have-
want my monk to punch Santa Claus, that the Bwom from Inception came on in my head.
Yes.
Literally as you finished saying it, I was like,
Ho ho
Oh.
But yeah, right there, Bree has got the great gift giver. It is a one-shot D&D adventure for level 5 characters, which we have on sale on Etsy. You follow that link, you can go and get it. Or, if you're not sure about it, in like 2 days' time, 3 days' time, on Saturday,
On Saturday.
you can go here to Alberin's Twitch. They're in the chat as well, so they can say hi. Where Bree will be DMing for Alberin's DM and a number of their associated wonderful nerds.
Yeah.
7 p.m. GMT. And, oh god, Alberin, help, what's the MDT time for
3
you guys?
3 p.m. I think.
I'm sorry, I don't know my conversions for MDT. I've only ever put in EST and
12 o'clock MD.
Oh, there we go. There you
that's
go.
the
He knows.
one.
He knows.
That's the one. Thank you very much.
Yes, I will be playing this. Yay! Also, if you're in the UK and you still want this, we're gonna be upgrading the shipping for people because we want you to play it for Christmas and things are happening over
It's a bit
here.
difficult because
and
we're
it's-
getting lots of postal strikes in the UK, so so
Yeah,
we're gonna upgrade
so we're gonna
some
do that.
stuff. Take the hit to try and get you guys this thing in for Christmas.
Yeah. And it's did you already say this? But it's on Etsy and our website.
Yes, indeed.
Did you put the links?
Oh
my God.
No. Where's the website one? Bumblefolk.com.
The linkage. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're good at this, guys.
Yeah. We've only been doing it for like 10 minutes.
I mean,
Slash a year.
I've got a lot of links here, but I haven't
18
got that
months.
one.
That's you haven't got the website link.
There's an Etsy gift link.
That's fine. Yeah,
Fumble
that's fine.
folks everywhere.
Fumble
Hashtag
folks
Fumble.
everywhere. There you go. Cool. Also, I think this is a good idea, but I think I have been using my bard glass. Ironically, I did not, but prepared to be viciously mocked. Well, out of scene, I did, so it's fine. Prepared to be viciously
Usually
mocked. And this is from Geek Etched, who is a friend of ours, and he gave these to us. So this is very cool. We
They
will
are
also
some
be
lush
doing
extras.
another. We are working together. We're going to be doing a cool thing soon, real soon. That yeah, should I say? Yeah, probably. That we will have, I think, our logo, and I think we will
exclusive.
have the dice that's on the t-shirts, I believe, and also the ritual spell book, Ritual Circle.
Any
Very
of,
cool.
all of which are custom designs by Brie.
Bree does make us look good.
Coming soon to an
She's
Etsy near you.
Too goddamn talented.
Thanks. I smeared some makeup on my face tonight.
You're in a massive fight. How could you know? It's not a surprise.
I also did that.
And Moobot's just put our Discord link in there as
Oh
well.
my
so if you're not
God,
already,
it's
come in and say
so-
hi. We've got loads of different
so
channels in there for talking about your favourite TTRPG games. Any questions you got, we got a host of GMs that are in there as well, so you can question them on things you want to know, things you want to find out. Most importantly, if you've got pets, there's a familiars thread. Put them in there. That's the only reason I'm even there.
At least he's honest.
Yeah, one of the directors. Oh my god.
At least he's
Yeah.
honest.
That's a-
He doesn't even
That's a
have any
reason to
pets.
start a company, isn't it? So we can have a social media thread dedicated to pictures of pets. It's a valid reason, I think.
I think so.
I accept. I approve. I approve.
Cool. Yes.
Now I
Anyone else want to say anything in this delightful end scene?
Everyone here is lush, and everyone who's
Happy
watching is
holidays.
lush. And if you don't know what lush means, it's a good thing. Don't worry.
Lush, like the grass is lush
It
and
is.
green.
So are our viewers. And so are my friends. Aw.
Aww.
Oh man.
Wait, can we just kill taxes now?
Can
Because
we
I can't
just
find them
die?
anymore.
Wow.
Thank you, Arbarian.
Yeah.
Thank you, Phil. You were lush too, and everyone's lush. Sorry, Albarian was saying. Yeah.
What were
I
they
mean,
saying?
I'm comfortable with the energy in the studio this week.
Yeah. Same thing,
Um,
Phil. So just thanks for everybody following us all the way through episode 46, start of this war. Yeah, it's been a crazy journey.
Big things coming.
Not done yet.
No, sir. In fact, next week, what is it Christmas yet?
It is almost.
It is nearly Christmas, isn't it?
Is that one holiday?
Yes.
That thing that we do. So
Holiday
yes,
times.
next
People seem
week
to like-
are we doing this?
It's near Christmas. I
The
should be
21st.
21st. Let's figure it out, and
Cool.
we'll discuss it on Discord. Discord is a great place to find that out. So is our Twitter. Done Fumble folks everywhere.
Hashtag folks everywhere.
Cool.
Yes.
Happy holidays.
I
Yay.
can't commit to this live on stream.
But yeah, if we do the second part of this horrendous fight, also fun fight, will be next week or the week
We
after,
will let y'all
or the week
know.
after that. Yeah. Cool. I think we're gonna go to we're gonna go raid. We're gonna go and raid sounds ridiculous. Only Time Will Tell UK.
Oh, okay, they're new.
They are new. I think I followed them at some point. They're doing a Christmas special one shot, so and it's
Sweet.
ridiculous. Someone has a GIF moving behind them like continuously. Like
I can't wait to see it.
yeah.
Cool.
But yeah. That's happening.
Cool.
But yeah,
As
say
we do.
hi to everybody when we go over there. Yeah, what did you want to say?
That was what I was about to say.
Ah! Kill!
Took the words out my mouth.
Well, I sure did. Cool. Yeah, so we'll see you soon, guys. I think we're doing Monday with Chasing
We'll see you on
Shadows.
We'll see you on Saturday first.
Saturday on Alberin's stream is me, and then Monday next week for Chasing Shadows is me, and then maybe Wednesday. Yay! It's me and Mini Sam. Cool. It's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, see you guys soon. Bye.
never sleep, never rest. Put the faith to the test, the self-obsessed, self-confessed, self-professed divinity.